are live. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the first of the month. Now, don't be getting greedy, y'all, because tonight we are going to be swiping the card. Holy heck, do we have a bunch of LEGO releases. I'm actually pretty ecstatic. I plan on buying a ton of LEGO today, guys. There's so many good releases from, we'll get through it, but I am absolutely ecstatic. I hope everyone's having a fantastic Friday night. I feel like Friday nights are always absolutely legit and probably like the best time for the first of the month, even Saturday. And we got blessed here today for an epic one. So without further ado, happy first of the month and welcome on in. We got over 50 people already in the chat getting ready for a huge LEGO release. Do me a solid already before I say hi to everybody. Let me know right now in the comment section, are you ordering online any of the amount of LEGO tonight, and or are you going to the store day one? I am just curious, and we'll get straight on into this. So I really do want to run through chat here because we got a ton of familiar faces and some new familiar faces. So love you guys. Thanks for being here and choosing to spend your Friday evening swiping the card with us. We got Peter in the house. We got a channel member and moderator, our girl Nally. Thank you for being here, Nally. Appreciate you. We got Ash Bricks a lot. We got Blay. We got Area 56. What up, Area 56? Another channel member of the house, Riley. Olive Brick. We got Sean. My boy Chris V. Another channel member showing the support. We got Nicker Bricker Bacher. Thanks for being here. Cole Nelson in the house. What up, Cole Nelson? We got Frank here. Welcome, welcome. MC Bricks, never too old for a Lego. We got Jason, Dan, Lego Builder. What up, what up? Continuing on, we got Riley, another channel member here. What up, Riley? We got Lindsay. We got MC Brick saying Ninjago. That's clearly how to get my attention. Another channel member. What up, Brooke? Good to see you, Brooke. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for everyone being channel members. You guys are absolutely awesome. Cubone, Epic Pokemon. And I think we got, yes, sir, Jeff Jackson. So welcome on in, everybody. If I missed anybody, I do apologize. Hey, Lindsay. Good to see you as well. Let's get it, guys. We got a lot to cover and not a lot of time. These first of the months go absolutely crazy. So I'm going to run the agenda by you just briefly. So first off, LEGO Australia website is up and running. I want to cover that. I want to take a deep dive. Second off, I want to run through Bricklink designer program because BDP is coming to a screeching halt tomorrow in the form of it's the last day to fund the sets. I actually put out a video this morning, but I just want to reiterate and remind you guys, I am actually going to order this Wild West train here tonight, right here on my second page, because, I mean, damn near sold out. And it's just, I told you guys I was going to get a second copy. So in the background, I'm actually going to just go ahead and order this. So for those of you who are wondering, I bought a copy of the Merchant Boat, 2 Medieval Markets, 2 Sieges, and now 2 of the Wild West train. So that's going to be on the agenda. I want to talk about that just briefly. And then, of course, all the new LEGO releases. I will say this. You guys have been asking for a little bit. We do have a new minifigure that is releasing tonight at 10:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Shout out to my boy Brick Love. He absolutely cooked. Really, really good job there. I have I'm going to be honest here. I'm blanking, so I do apologize, but hopefully he sees this. Hold on. Asden designed the box art. I'll talk about it a little bit later, but Asden, shout out to my boy. It's actually Bricklove's son. He designed the box art for our new minifig tonight, so we got to show some love. That's happening at 10:30, and then the other thing we need to do is pick a plushie, because for those of you who know, every single first of the month, we buy a new plushie to add to the collection. So holy heck, we have, like, it feels like we have just the wildest agenda tonight and all good things. So a whole lot of Lego. So that is absolutely exciting. So let's get that rolling. We also have a special guest joining us tonight. That guest will be Tyler from Life Bricks Studios. So shout out to my boy Tyler. He'll be joining us here in a little bit. So hype for that. So shout out to my boy. But we'll see that here in just a little bit. I don't know, my LEGO website's in Australia. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm not sure what's going on there, but definitely need to get that sorted out on my main page. But okay, let's get on into it. Yo, what up, Ninjago? Yeah, I am literally wearing a Ninjago shirt for tonight, because we definitely do need to talk about that. So first things first, let's talk about Ninjago first. Yeah, I agree. So yeah, so I will mention this now, and I'll probably mention it later in the comment section. Right now, I have a pinned comment, and I probably should have pulled this up. But if you're a huge Ninjago fan, I'll even pull it up. Hold on. Ninjago workshops. This is a set I'm going to be going in store tomorrow to pick up. It's this $250 Ninjago City workshops, the fifth modular to add to the Ninjago collection. Of course, releasing tonight. So I'm honestly probably going to order a copy tonight, and then I'm going to go in store to pick one up tomorrow. You might be asking why. Well, actually, it's because Whatnot is sponsoring this giveaway, and I'm going to be giving it away to one of you guys tomorrow during that stream. So epic. It's going to be awesome. I'm only selling Ninjago figs and cards and mostly just minifigs. I think I have scored around 200 unique minifigs for this stream, as well as some rare European polybags. So I even got, hold on, check this out. I even got some of the baller figs like this guy, Kilo, huge fan there. We got some of the, Ninjago movie poly bags. It's just a whole load of stuff. I don't know where it is. Oh, check this out. Check this out. I got Lego store banners. Even got Stella's ball in the picture. Yes, these are actually used in Lego stores. Anyways, I'm going to be auctioning all this stuff off at $1 tomorrow and giving away the brand new Ninjago sets. And spoiler alert for everyone that's joined in today's live stream, I'm going to pick up all the other Ninjago releases and give those away too. So anyways, that'll be really fun. So I hope to see you guys on Whatnot. I have it pinned in the comments. If you're new, you can sign up with our referral link and you get $15 in credit. But if you're a Ninjago fan, it's going to be fun. So shout out to Whatnot for sponsoring that. I appreciate them. And hopefully we can do more streams like that in the future. So definitely check that out. But that's the first set I do want to talk about because it's hard not to. So I'm a huge Ninjago fan. I've definitely been putting out videos where I'm going on the journey of collecting every minifigure from Ninjago. And I think this set is definitely one that's going to speak to me. So I would just like to say, although I'm not bullish on every minifigure, it's about time we've seen a civilian Harumi. We have not seen this character, and I feel like we've been asking for a very long time. So it's so nice seeing her made. I would imagine she's going to be easily one of the top 10 most expensive minifigures throughout 2025, considering she's exclusive to the set. And just a very highly sought after character. I think Pixel looks great as well. Some other characters I don't care for is this character right here. I think this is just a bummy character from Lego. This actually feels like a Lego City minifig, in my opinion. Dr. Larao is, finally made from Dragon's Rising, so that's pretty cool. Happy to see that one be made as a character. And then Twitchy Tim, he's been around since like the Island season, so I'm pretty ecstatic. We're finally getting Twitchy Tim as a character, so really, really cool to add that character. And then I don't know who that is. I almost feel like that's just a Miscellaneous City character, but it almost has like a Sport face. And then this is another cool character, Dorama. So a banger character. So anyways, that is going to be absolutely hype. I know I'm rambling about this, but I am so pumped for Ninjago Dragon Rising Season 3. I believe it comes out in April. So I'm pretty ecstatic about that. And of course, getting all these new minifigs, I'll be adding this to our collection. So really, really pumped about that. Aside from the build, I feel like the build just looks, good. Like I feel like it's good. It's nothing absolutely crazy and amazing. I feel like Markets that came out in 2023 was pretty cool. It had like a gondola, something we'd never seen. So adding this one, I think it's just it's pretty good. Like I don't think it's my favorite one, but it's different. It's cool. I like that there's a mech in the middle. Like that's pretty cool. So I'm pumped for that. I can't wait to build that and probably do a review on it because oh my gosh. So that's my number one prospect set. I know it's Ninjago, and I know there's not a huge audience for Ninjago. There is, but there isn't, right? So, but that's kind of my number. That's kind of my number one in my eyes. So let me know what your favorite set for March release is. So in the comments below or in the live chat, I'll be sure to read them. So I do apologize I without reading chat. I'm going on my tangent about Ninjago, but what can I say? I'm wearing a shirt today. The next thing I do need to talk about, and I know we're moving quick. Oh my God, we're literally like an hour away from release, which is absolutely bananas. But it's the Bricklink designer program. So guys, if you've been hesitating, Lizzie says, Ninjago, eat, sleep, Ninjago. So we have a huge Ninjago audience, which is how many figs are in your house right now? LOL, what's up, rough guess? Yo, Quinlan, I would say 400. rough guess, unique, and out of the collect 400 to 500. That would be my guess. That would be my guess. Somewhere in that ballpark. Yeah. Do I pre-order the train set? It looks like a heater. Bro! CPA! I'm not gonna lie. While I was talking about Ninjago, chat, I got the email to prove it. I got the email to prove it. While I was just talking about Ninjago. See, I'm a good multitasker. I got the email, okay? I just got my second copy of the Wild West Train. So, before the midnight release, this boy, Christo from Stud City, already swiped the card. CPA, bro, if you can do it, man, I would recommend it. This set looks so good. Plus, I don't know L Lucky, but he has the general store. And he's got a set currently at the 10,000 mark on Lego Ideas. I'm just a fan because he put out a freaking train, and he's got a train station as well. So I'm just saying. Hey, we got my boy, brother from another brick. I love classic Ninjago. I have a decent amount of 2011 and 2012 sets. Dude, that's like the crazy OG stuff, prefab. That's insane, man. Full send on the train. OC Trust Attorney. Hey, another channel member of the house. What up, OC Trust? Appreciate you being here. Says, I ordered 2 Wild West train sets the first day. I always do this. I always say, like, when I don't order it, I'm like, oh, I'm going to order it by the end of the month or, like, before it's done. And I always forget. And this time, I wasn't messing around. I just made it with like 16 hours to spare. I went ahead and ordered my second copy. It doesn't say sold out. It still lets me say pre-order, but I can't. I bought my 2 copies, so I'm good. I'm 2, 2, and 2. So I got 2 copies of each of those, and then 1 copy of Merchant Boat. So pretty hype there. Don't share your credit card number, Chris, though, or else I'm going to shopping spree. Hey, man, just do it. Just end the card, man. We've already damaged enough. Ellie, thanks for moderating. I love it. Brooke says that banner looks fire. I missed that comment. I'm so hyped for those banners. Those are going to be so crazy. But yeah, going back to what I was saying on the Bricklink designer program. So obviously the medieval seaside market and the sleep season camping are sold out. But as of right now, you could still buy the Wild West train, which is really close. Like you could see the ticker mark. There's got to be probably, if I had to guess, probably less than 500 left on the market, which is wild. So if you really want it, like that has potential to sell out from now until tomorrow. $280, 300 shipped. And then also if you want the merchant boat, there's still a lot to be sold. And the same thing with the Riverside Scholar. So 2 fire sets there, still available. But pretty cool. Let's go back to the Australian website. I just want to take a look at what else is on there. So this is the first Lego set that is on the list here for gift with purchases. It's the Ferrari 499 Hypercar. I'm pretty sure this is a poly bag that'll probably be store-wide. I guess I don't know. I didn't really look into it. Hey, what up? Anyone buy the whole F1 wave tonight? What up, ACOB? We got brother for couple of Brickheadz here, bro. Appreciate you popping in, man. What up, Sean? But we have this poly bag, and I feel like this is almost a slap in the face to the Formula One community. Like, imagine this. Like, imagine Lego gave us. I'm gonna say exclusive and hold my tongue, but like, imagine they gave us a good GWP to go alongside the Formula One wave of, you could say, Speed Champions, or even the friggin' $230 Technic sets. Like, I am super bummed we don't have something better there. Like, I'm really bummed. So as of right now, Australia, that is the only gift with purchase. It looks like we were supposedly getting an insider reward. I saw a lot of posts about it, and I saw a lot of posts get taken down, even from like official land members. So there was a lot of hearsay on it, but I'm not going to talk about it just because, well, we had pretty sure we're very well aware of a NDA that was put out, right? So as of right now, at least from Australia's side of things, that is the only insider reward or GWP. Also, shout out to our boy, brother from another brick, joining the Stud City membership. So shout out for our new member, bro. Thank you, BFAB. And if anyone wants to join the Stud City memberships, we are releasing early access to videos here pretty constantly, and a members only behind the scenes video every single Wednesday. And you've got to really see some of the personal life and some of the crazy ventures I've been on here in the last month or so. And if you are a channel member, you could probably attest some of the wild things I've thrown your guys' way. So shout out to BFAB and shout out to all our other channel members. Really appreciate you guys. Much love. We also got moderator here, Jay Milo. What up, Jay Milo? Appreciate you, man. Hey, we got Dan, you in the house, and I saw Nick O here. What up? What up? Good to see you, Nick. Thanks for joining in, man. Lego just confirmed my order, guys. We're chilling. Wild West train confirmed. Wild West train confirmed. All right. So Australia seems kind of a bust. Let me check their sales page just for the heck of it while we're hanging out here. Offers and sales. It's always worthwhile, but yep, sales. Their sales differ from the US. So like, I'll be honest, a lot of these take them with a grain of salt. They probably don't match up. So really nothing there anyway. So pretty lackluster. It'll be kind of interesting to see. So going back to the Lego website, let's go to the coming soon page and kind of just go through some of these sets. Choo choo. My swiping card is itchy. I know, man. I know. So, all right. I actually put out a fun little short form video on this one. I'm a huge fan of these Lego City Formula One sets. I'll be honest with you guys. And of all the ones that released, I feel like this one was like mildly well priced. $30, you get the Red Bull 2 car and the Kick Sauber car. So I think that puts us at 6 of the teams total made for speech for Lego City. I think it's also a little funny or odd, however you look at it, that this set is by a standalone Lego City set. Like, this probably should have released January 1, but I'm assuming they had maybe some errors with production or something, and I don't know, it's delayed. That's just an assumption. I don't know, but like, I just find it odd that this didn't release with the other Lego City Formula One sets on January 1. Kind of how I look at it. Hey, we got Jessica in the house. Let's swipe the card. Hello, hello. What we swiping today? We're going through it, Jessica, and happy Swipe the Card Day. It's officially that time of the month, but we have some good stuff today to swipe on. I promise you there. On top of that, a new fig is dropping that is Ninjago themed. It'll be hype. 150 likes. Jay Milo has set the goal. So if you haven't already, give this video a thumbs up because we have to hit 150 likes. Share the stream with your brother, your sister, your mom, your dad, because let's see how many of us Lego fans we can get in here tonight. It'll be pretty hype. Wait, is that the only GWP, the polybag? That's what it's shaping out to be, Brooke. I don't know if you guys remember, March last year was pretty lackluster as well. So I feel like that's kind of well suited. April, I feel like, is normally a better month with Lego, or depending on April, May with Easter. They always kind of line things up. Do you own all of the F1 cars yet? LOL. Quinlan, yes, I do. And honestly, I'm gonna, just because y'all are hanging out here, I actually have a pretty sick, like really cool display of a DIY that I did. I would just show you pretty briefly what this looks like, but I released this to our channel members only. Here's Christo in a frame, but check this out. This is wild. I have DIY'd a picture frame, and you'll see it in a full video, but I have these hanging on the wall. I put this up for Georgiana because she's a huge fan. So that is already established with all 10 of the Formula One Speed Champions. And I intend to do that for all of the Technic Formula One cars. Now, I know there's a company that already does them, but they charge like $200 for their frames, and I just think that's ridiculous. So I did this all for a price of like 45 or 50 bucks, which is a lot better of a bargain and a little DIY project. So that's coming soon, but there's all 10 of them. So if you want to do this display, I do have a video dropping on just how to do it. It's pretty simple, but if you're looking for idea, trust me, it looks pretty good. So yeah, City Ben had the F1s. Dude, you know what's even crazier? Let me know in the chats. At Walmart, I found just about every Formula One car way, way early. Like whole departments of them and multitude of times. So kind of interesting. 25 years of Lego dropping banger after banger. Oh man, there's so much good stuff. I can't speak on some things, but like, I have a text message from Georgiana. I sent her a picture of something the other night. She's my wife. I'm allowed to do that. And she goes, her exact words were, oh my God, what was it? oh my gosh, 2025 is the year of Lego for me. Like, she was just so thrilled. So shout out to Georgiana loving some of the new releases, but pretty wild. When does the Insider Rewards come out? The Space Baby. Yeah, I've seen some controversy on that, man. Nick, I I guess we'll find out tonight, man. That's all guess I could say. So definitely having to refrain from some things. You know how that is. Thank you, Nally. I appreciate that. It really came out good. Georgiana helped me a little bit. I'm okay with a slow month. Card is still recovering from 2x weekend. Well, here's the other thing. The Bricklink Designer Program Series number 3 shipped, and I got all those, so that was quite an expensive haul as well. Yeah. What about the City F1 cars? Does that count? Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. I feel like you could do I feel like you could do a nice little display with those. I was planning on it. Also, another really cool release, and this almost didn't feel like Lego to me. Like, not that it didn't feel like Lego. I just thought they were pretty sweet. Were the Brickheadz of Transformers, like the $20 Optimus Prime robot, and then they also have the Bumblebee one. Like, this is a freaking cool set, guys. Like, do you agree? Like, this is pretty cool. So, pretty impressed with these. I'm hoping like I'm hoping to see these in store tomorrow. I might grab one just for the culture. Hey, what up, Lindsay? Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Dan says, what time is the Whatnot stream tomorrow? We're gonna be 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, brother. 5 p.m. Central. That's gonna be Ninjago. Optimus Prime is freaking awesome. Hey, what up, James Viatti? Good to see you. Another channel member in the house. Appreciate you, man. Lego's killing it with the Brickheadz. I mean, I totally agree. I was just gonna say that with the BDP. I totally agree. So like, the Brickheadz boxes are what do it for me. They just look so fun and collectible. Like, why do they look so good? Like, why do they look so freaking good? This is another. Oh my god, I keep forgetting that like all of these sets are coming out. So, really quick, while we have more people joining on in, I'm gonna pull up Bumblebee for you. We have this is the Arc Dragon of Focus. That's also an Ninjago release for tomorrow. It looks like this Drix minifig. And I know it's like not released yet, but right now the Drix minifigure is selling for like $50 or $60 on Bricklink, which is absolutely wild. And I think I forget this character's name because the new season hasn't come out. They don't have a picture of the minifigs. Oh my goodness. Lego, what you doing, bro? This is like a spirit tomb or something like that, or one of the Forbidden Five. This is another cool fig. But man, this Drix minifig's like $50 or $60, which is absolutely bananas. I'm gonna try and give one of those away on the Whatnot stream tomorrow. Hopefully we can do that. Definitely swipe the card, and then same with is it Not? I think his name's Not, if I'm not mistaken. Another one of the Forbidden Five. So those are two amazing Ninjago sets hitting the shelves tonight. I'm definitely gonna buy a personal copy to probably review all of these, but pretty hyped about those as well. I could see a Brickheadz Bumblebee coming in the future. Isn't the Bumblebee there? Wasn't it? Hold on. Yeah, bro. This is the Bumblebee, man. BFAB. Did you miss out on this? There's 2 Transformer Brickheadz coming tonight. This is Bumblebee, and we have Optimus Prime. Like, this set looks freaking fire. Right? My only question was, and it's hard to tell, and maybe this is Lego's renderings. My only question is, and let me know in the comments if you know this. I can't tell if these are printed or if these 2 are stickers. And same with these 2. The sides, these like circular pieces are for sure printed. The eyes are for sure printed. Normally Brickheadz are always printed. Let me know. I can't tell. Looks like stickers. Okay. I'm gonna say it looks like stickers to me, but it's really hard to tell. Because normally Brickheadz only have printed parts. So like that's where I kind of get like a little frustrated. Like, is this window screen a sticker? If so, meh. Print. JB says print. They're usually that's what I would say. They're usually printed. Knickerbricker says they better be printed or Lego's gonna get a Brickheadz through the window. I have the sets. Are you talking about the BDP? I think Brickheadz is all printed. That's what I thought. Okay, I think they're prints. Okay. Well, that makes things a lot better. Makes things a lot better. Hey,
I'm
welcome.
already in here. I didn't even realize. I was expecting to wait a minute or something.
Oh, I had it pulled up, so there you go.
Sweet.
Bro, welcome on in, man.
What's up? I mean, it's been. Did you do one of these on February 1st or no?
I do every month. Every month for sure. I think you missed last month.
Oh, I 100% did because I don't think I've been on one of these since. Well, I was here for the January for sure, right?
Yeah, you were here for Jan.
So it's been pretty much 2 months. I mean, it's been a good little bit.
Dang, man. Well, happy to have you back, dude. Thanks for joining.
Heck yeah! I guess I'll spoil it because I technically already did a little March 1st.
Oh, let me make you full screen. Let's see this bad boy.
A little team early right here, right? Not as early as land, but hey, I got it 3 or 4 days early.
I've never even seen this actually on maybe I don't watch enough videos, but I didn't even see this, man.
You haven't seen it at a Walmart yet?
I haven't seen it. I've seen like some people post about it, but like as like a LAD member, like I don't remember like ever seeing somebody review one or something like that. You know
Bro,
what I'm
funny
saying?
you say that, man. I mean, you would know more than me, or maybe someone in the chat has seen someone. Do land members get poly bags ever, or no?
That's a good question. I don't actually. I got 2 Lego City poly bags, like from the January
A
one
while back, or sometime in the last like right at the start of when you were in land, or just recently?
No, Jan 1st. Like it was 2 paper bags, but
Oh, funny. Okay, dude, brings me into my next topic. I wanted to because I forgot to ask you the other night your thoughts on it. But if anything, tonight's probably better because
that's
we
what it
can
was.
get the chat's opinion too. What's everyone's thoughts on paper bags? Poly bags being paper now. What does everyone think? And Christo, what's your opinion?
I mean, I get it. They're pushing for paper and sets, let alone polybags. So like it just makes sense, right? If they're going to be manufacturing only paper bags and Lego sets, like why would they draw the line at, the polybags? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing I'll say about it, which first off, correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, they're not going to be paper in the U.S. at least for some while, right? Like it's probably not going to be too long, but it's Europe first, right? Like, and then U.S. maybe later this year.
Right.
So, I mean, I guess so. That's kind of the thing. If people are wondering in the chat, if you're in the U.S., it's going to be a little bit until you guys you see these in your local stores. But I mean, my thoughts on them is, it's almost a little strange, man, because the poly bags. I'm just trying to think, dude. Like, I have this right here. I mean, sure, I'm not going to like try to open it, but like, there's like a little whatever you call that little line where it's like you're supposed to kind of tear, like whatever that's called, and.
That's
but like I'm still just thinking it's
perforated edge, maybe.
Perforated, I think, maybe something like that.
Bro, you're asking the wrong dude that speaks English as a second.
Look, even if I knew the word, I probably couldn't even pronounce it. So whatever that is, there's that line right there for it. I'm just trying to think, man. How easy this is to not even necessarily get like broken into and stolen, but even just if you were to like buy 10 poly bags and put them in a Walmart bag and just kind of just put them in there fast, not like stack them or anything, but just kind of throw them in there. Like, I'm almost thinking, like, how easy would that be just for them to literally maybe tear each other open in the bag on the way home even, let alone, little Jimmy, in the Walmart, like, dude, imagine how easy it is for little Jimmy to be like, oh, Spider-Man, and it's not like a poly bag where, sure, I think you can open poly bags like a bag of chips, and, maybe some kids know that. I mean, I don't know how early kids will learn how to open bags of chips these days. I don't know. But it's like on the paper, little Jimmy can literally just take his little fingers and just do a little tear. Parents aren't looking, little tear, pull out piece by piece the Spider-Man, and then walk off. Unlike on a poly bag, it's a little bit more.
Sure.
Unless you got some scissors or maybe your parents' keys or you got them. I just think it's going to be room for. We're going to see a lot of these on the Walmart shelves just laying there.
Open. But like we also said that about boxes, right? Box CMFs, and like, granted the app's coming out, but like, is that really valid in comparison to the just like normal plastic? What I feel like I see equal amount of box open that I saw like actual bags opened.
Really? So you think you've seen? So you're comparing boxed CMFs, for the past year or whatever,
I'm just
to
throwing,
the years prior of plastic foil bag CMFs?
Maybe that says more about the area I live in and the world we live in. But like, I feel like it didn't make a huge, like, there was still at the store I would see just ripped CMF bags, just bags or boxes, like pretty adequate.
Well, yeah, I mean, if we go any farther east, man, if we go over that border, yeah, that's Yeah, we're seeing ripped open CMFs no matter what they do.
Really quick, I gotta answer this question. Nick said about the Ninjago City. I guess he built it early, but he said it was pretty fragile, and there were the other ones like that. I built all 4 of the other ones, and I'm gonna be honest with you, they're not really that fragile. I feel like Doc's is extremely sturdy. There's a couple things that hang over, like a fishing rod or something like that makes sense, but like, I mean, Gardens, I would say is just a little bit, just because it's like 3.5 feet tall. So, but yeah, sorry, I had to. Ninjago specialist coming in hot here.
Yo, speaking of that, man, I mean, of all the times I've looked at your shelf, I guess I just don't care enough to even like point it out or like forget to ask. Like, I mean, there's three of the big Ninjago modulars so far, right?
4. This is be number 5.
And you have all 4 built in your basement now?
I have all 4 built. So Ninjago City Workshops will be the 5th.
They're definitely not next to each other though, right? Like on your shelves, they're definitely.
They are all next to each other, but like they're separated.
Damn, then that just proves how much that Ninjago doesn't interest me, man. Because dude,
that's crazy,
I only remember seeing like one. I don't even remember seeing all of them next to each other. I'll have to check it out next time.
They look pretty good. Also, I'm gonna do this a little bit early because tonight's gonna be flying by. So obviously Tyler knows we do a plushie of the night, but we're also throwing in the mix. We're doing something a little bit different to add into this. So Ninjago's dropping, and I think honestly, Tyler, you should get in on this. Ninjago's dropping 3 weapons. Okay, one is a ninja double katana. We got Lloyd's sword with a sheath, if I'm pronouncing that correct, and then the Dragonian warrior axe. And we're planning on dueling it out at Brickworld Chicago. And I know there's a lot of channel members, like Brooke was in here, Nally was in here, Nick was in here, and Jessica. They're like, we're buying one and we're dueling it out at Chicago. So
do we know what they're made out of? Are they plastic or like
just
cloth?
Foam.
Or?
I think they're just foam.
Foam. Like, okay.
So like, it's just something fun. It'll be something for us to gather. And Tyler, I'm if anyone is in the chat, is go to Brickworld Chicago and they want to pick up one of these Ninjago weapons tonight. Pick your poison. I'm bringing one of these to the table.
Until they do a foam lightsaber, man, I don't think I had an extra 25 bananas to spend on a foam Ninjago.
All right, I will.
Although funny enough, I will say this, man. I filed my taxes today, and I'm a very happy guy. I'll say that. So maybe I do have an extra $25.
I haven't heard from my accountant, so I'm a little nervous. I'm gonna put up a poll.
They're trying to make you have a good rested weekend to hit you with the terrible news on Monday morning.
Oh, dude, rest of the month, man. I sent it to her like 2 weeks ago. Not convinced. Yeah, not thinking about that. I'm gonna put up a poll for these though, because these are. I don't know which one I'm leaning toward, but I think I'm gonna go for the katanas. Of course, the most expensive one.
I mean, is your plan to eventually get all 3 of them, or are you just going one tonight and that's it? Are you just picking the one?
I'm just picking up one, but I'm just having some fun with it.
Sure, yeah.
Also, really quick to mention, shout out to Area 56 Bricks joining the Stud City memberships. Now's a great month. If anyone's considering, thank you to our boy Area 56. Much appreciated, man. Thank you for the support, brother. What up, Liam? All right, I just put up a poll for you guys. Get your votes in. I didn't send this to you, Tyler, but for the fig tonight is pretty heat. We got 10 minutes for the new fig drop. But I'm gonna text you. Well, okay. So get your votes in. I think I'm leaning towards katanas, but I'm opening that to anybody who wants to duel it out at Brickworld Chicago. Aside from those, how do you feel about the new Formula One wave? I feel like that's has to be discussed. We also got Titanium J in here. TJ, well, TJ, guys.
Even though it's only the back, man, it's super hype, man.
Super I know.
Hype. That's cool. I would assume it's supposed to be a play on someone with that. I won't even. That's too obvious. But someone that is a 2-letter name, right?
Actually, no.
Oh, okay. Then I'm totally wrong.
Father of.
If it's an Ninjago term, dude, I don't know.
All right. TJ.
Hey, speaking of dude, Ninjago, TJ's going to be hyped, though, about this. TJ knows that reference, maybe.
TJ, if you could stay in the stream for the next 9 minutes, bro, like, as a huge Ninjago fan, bro, I promise it'll be worth it. Like, also, guys, for those of you who don't know, TJ, man, he's awesome. He's like a huge one of the biggest Ninjago fans, next to like T-Mog as well. Just absolutely epic. So thanks for hopping in here, TJ. Appreciate you, man. But before we talk about that, I'll get into Ninjago here at 10:30 when our fig drops. Christo, do you have a discount code for your fans for Brickworld? I do not. Is that something that needs to happen? Should we do that? Do you, Tyler?
No, but I think it'd probably be pretty easy just to ask Mark. And I mean, usually he does the use code so and so for
A discount?
Like $2 off your ticket or $5 off your ticket or something like that. I mean, from what I've seen, I mean, it's not like the discounts are like crazy, but like it's probably it's a good thing just to promote and saves people some money at the end of the day. And $1 is $1, $5 is $5. You know, is what it is.
That would be ideal. I actually just bought Georgiana's ticket today, and it was $120.
Oh, so she is definitely going?
Yeah, she's 100% going.
Sweet.
But yeah, I totally forgot. And I know Will, actually shout out to Will for telling us text in that group chat. I would have not done
it. Oh yeah, to say, what was it, $30 or $40 savings?
$40. $40 just for buying it today.
Damn.
Thank you, brother from Another Brick. Please get us a code. That would actually help out our channel tremendously for anyone who's attending Brickworld. I mean, if you're just going, right, get a nice little discount on the weekend. Question about that. How could they both buy days at once? Seems like I have to buy one day and then use another transaction for the next day.
Are you talking about Brickworld, Nico?
Yeah, that's what he's referencing.
So, I mean, so I guess, Nico, I mean, for me to fully answer it, I mean, are you planning on going just Saturday and Sunday, like just public hours, or are you looking to buy the private pass, which, you know, is more? It's like, I guess technically, depending on time zone or whatever, I mean, you still have 30 minutes to get the discount, but 160 or 100, what was it? What did you pay for Georgiana this morning?
I paid 120.
Okay, so it would be 160 unless you get it in the next 30 minutes. Are you interested in the private days too, or just the weekend? All right, you say yes there, and yes to what?
I'm pretty sure him and his wife or girlfriend, I can't remember if they're married or not, are just going on the weekend. But
there should be an option for buying both at once. Then it should be something called like a weekend pass, right?
Honestly, is it worthwhile to just buy the private day pass? Oh, okay, no, private days. I'm sorry, I was wrong.
Oh, private. Okay, then yeah. Oh, you want to hop on that in the next 36 minutes then?
Even if BFAB gets us a discount code, that won't apply to the private day pass. So, Nick, I would definitely recommend in the next. It depends where you are, I guess. But next 30 minutes, I would just go and get the private day pass ASAP.
Yeah, Nico, so it would be the option that's $120, and as that sits, if you do it in the next 30 minutes, if you wait 40 minutes or whatever, an hour, it's going to be 160. So if you do it, it's going to be 120 on the website, and that will technically give you 24/7 access to the convention hall Tuesday afternoon all the way until Sunday evening. So,
dude, did they like
definitely well worth the 120? What was that, Christo?
Did they like sell out of like the full day pass or something? Or no? Or they don't do that?
Let me look at the website. I haven't looked. I mean, dude, I don't even. Dude, I buy this stuff so early, and you even bought yours, so it's like I don't even remember when I bought it.
But I'm saying if like you're a new person, you know what I'm saying? Because like, say you were a new person, like I got an email from like last year. They're like, hey, you know, buy it again, right?
True, good point.
So like it's already set up. They are limited.
But I mean, so I think it's limited to 2,000. Am I right on that, Coop? I mean, not to say that this year can't get bigger, but I think last year was only like 1,500 at the end of the day. But I mean, who's to say that it wouldn't be a 25% increase?
I would, Nick, if you're definitely swinging to be there for like both days, I would just definitely recommend getting the whole pass. Even like if you just want to enjoy like Saturday evening, like it's just worth it to spend like the full all night into Brickworld Chicago.
All right, I'm gonna be frank. I'm on Brickworld. I don't even know where.
I know. It's just the same thing.
I don't know where to go to look at anything. So I guess I'm not the biggest help on the website.
I'm gonna let you read this comment, Tyler.
Now we're at 150 viewers on 150 likes. So we're looking for 150 likes?
That's the goal, I guess. Yeah.
All right, I need to see where we're at now. Do you know real quick?
I can refresh. We are at 63.
Okay, well, this is just easy peasy. I mean, there's literally 150 people exactly watching right now. Like every person that can hear my voice, which is 150 people, you know, just press the like button. All right, you know, get your finger over that on that button, move your mouse over there. Like it doesn't get much easier than that. Literally, just every person that's hearing me right now, go ahead and hit that like button. Let's get to 150. At the bare minimum, let's grab 100 in the next like 5 minutes, and let's go like let's even shoot for like 120, 130. And if we gotta slow roll it up to 150 over the next 20 minutes, I guess. But maybe there's 20 people. What you guys, you know, are just playing us like you guys are just leaving us like in the bedroom, and you guys are going down getting a snack right now or something. You guys can't hear us. I mean, maybe there's 20 people doing that.
I'll say this much: if we hit 150 likes tonight, thanks, Jacob. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. If we get 150 likes, I promise me and Tyler will bring one of the coolest displays in probably Brick World history. Fair? 150?
Yeah. I mean, 100%. I would agree with that. I mean, I agree with the fact that being. I think to a certain demographic, number one coolest, but no matter who you are,
yeah,
something unique that you've just factually never seen before.
Correct. So 150 likes will bring it. If not, I'll just bring something else.
If it's 149 and we're waiting until 26, I guess.
Yeah. I guess I'll have to take it to a different convention. No, I'm just kidding.
True, yeah. Got to bring it to a competitor, right?
Hey, there we go, combination. All right, we got 2 minutes, dude. These streams fly by, man. Like got this minifig drop here in a minute. Also, double katanas for the win, by the way. Double katanas are getting checked out tonight. Hey, Coop, there we go. Coop posted a link. Hey, that was for you, Tyler.
Hey, I'll even make it more obtainable to incentivize more people. 250 likes tonight. And I'll upload a video by April Fool's Day.
Hey, that would be pretty hype.
So, that should get at least another 5 people to run over to their phone right now and hit this like button, right? At least another 5 people.
Also, drop a like on our boy Dino. Dropping the $5 dono says, like getting that Ninjago set tonight, but can't wait for that T-Rex. Yo, T-Rex is an odd release day. So it's March 15th, which is honestly kind of ridiculous. I'll probably go live for this just because like I'm interested in it. But kind of wild release there.
I like that thing, man. I mean, it's not no day one purchase type buy, but like, and within the next like 2 years, I see myself having that built in my collection for sure.
100%, like a discount like down to 180, I'm in it, right? Like,
yeah, or this is like prime example of if there's like double VIP and like a double promo, you know, at Lego and the threshold's like 200 total. You know, I'll just do this and just get it over with. You know.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. Even on double points, you also find funny that like going through all the double points like weekend, every set that's like big retiring, like 90-year anniversary castle, jazz club, boutique hotel, was it Daily Bugle? All of those sets were back ordered / out of stock after double points weekend, and I just want to say that's gonna happen all weekend. But all right, I'm gonna pause this for a minute, and I want Tyler's full opinion because we officially have a new Lego minifigure for the first of the month. So today, guys, is the Ninjago night, and we are dropping something. I'm not going to say the name, right? I'm not going to say the name, but I'll let somebody spill it in the chat first for my Ninjago fans.
Wait, well, technically, I'm not selling this, and I'm not Land, so I can say it, right? I mean, right?
Yeah. If
then you just don't endorse what I say or whatever. I don't know. Just don't say if I'm right or wrong, I guess.
Yeah.
But okay. Is that why you were not? When I said earlier, it's the guy's name that has 2 letters. Is this not Woo?
This is not
like
Woo.
a play on Woo.
It's not. It's a character that's never been made. There it is. I see it. It's in the comments.
Okay. Is it the first Spinjitzu master?
Yes. It's our take because we've never seen his face. Hold on. So there's an iconic scene. Yeah, there's an iconic scene in Ninjago where you see this, and you've only seen like the side of his face in like a dream of like Lloyd's. I forget what season it was, but also you see the back, like this exact image. Now, don't get me wrong, this might be a Woo headpiece. I don't know, or like taken off of it, like interpreted, but like, bro.
So the only like actual thing that was in the show that like is factually him is the back torso print. Like that's the only like actual real reference of this character.
And the hairline.
Oh, the little ponytail
like,
thing.
This image right here is an exact, basically off the show.
So funny enough, I mean, to promote this figure, it's almost better to show the back than the front to some extent.
Yeah, 100%. Like, I honestly,
that's interesting.
Shout out to my boy Bricklove because he never has watched Ninjago or done Ninjago. So like, trust me, it took me a lot of like, it was just like a lot of back and forth to pull this one off. But I would love to say, especially if you want to support our boy Bricklove or even Stud City, his son Asden, shout out to Asden if you're watching this. He actually did the design and illustration for the box art, which is really cool. So
shout out. That's cool. That's really cool.
Yeah. So yeah, that's from this is literally took the whole Bricklove family to pull off. So there's the first. Let me know in the comments if you guys picked it up so I can personally thank you. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. I saw Nick O say he got his before it even went live. I love it. What up, Dan? Yes. Nally, thank you, Nally. Appreciate you. Dan, you scooped. Mike Campos scooped. I appreciate it. There is not 50. This was a 30 minifig release. So let me know what you guys think.
Oh, even more limited. Wow.
For Ninjago night. But yeah, let me hear some thoughts, Tyler. I'm curious.
If anything, here, let me see. So what the dude's actual name is AZ?
Is it? I didn't even know that.
I don't know. I mean, I saw like 4 or 5 comments of AZ in the. I guess what? So what do I look up on Google to like get an understanding of?
Right here. This is a great image.
Okay, so that is the actual only. Well, I guess there's other little, but like, so you've only ever seen the hairline. Yeah, the hairline, the hat. Like he has that style hat. I mean, dude. So if anything, I mean, is this the first figure you've done that like?
Let's go.
In a technical sense, has like more utility. You get what I'm saying? Like, could actually be like filling in a collection spot that Lego has not done. First, just like a Stud City cultural minifigure for the month type thing. You get what I'm saying? Is this the first?
Correct.
Okay. Correct. That's
and
interesting then.
This isn't. It you can interpret what you want. Like this could be woo, right? Like I'll just we're not making a figure that Lego's never done. We're not doing that.
Hey, we've never seen that face. How do you know if his beard's white or if he's still got a
This is my take on This is my first time I've took my take on Sensei Woo. Okay, and it's not me. This is Bricklove. So.
If anything, I mean, look, if it's Woo's dad, then he's got to be white, right? He's got to be white hair, right?
Well, right. I mean, think of Garmadon too, right? Like, there's another picture. So yeah,
that's dude. I mean, I don't know if it's just because I haven't like looked at one of these custom figs in like 2 months since the last time I was here, but like, I'm not even just saying this to say it, but like, dude, like those print lines look crispy on that black. I got to be honest. Like that. I mean, that's a nice color pattern, but even just the line, like that print looks good on there, man. Like extra good.
Thank you, man. Came out good, man. I was pretty hyped with it. So this is one we've been working on because I knew I was gonna do a Ninjago stream over on Whatnot, like for the first. So I was like, I've been putting a lot of like thought and energy into it. You know what I'm saying?
Is there going to be a couple of these that might, if there's a couple into the morning, are you going to sprinkle some into the Whatnot, or are they only on the website?
They're only on the website.
Interesting. So you guys heard that? You have no other chance to get this.
And I wanted to, and we kind of ran out of time. But I wanted to get something for the Ninjago Whatnot, but I'll do something for April for Whatnot. Like, so like the goal would be like we do the midnight release streams, and then whatever big release comes out, I'll go buy it and give it away on Whatnot. I think that's kind of like a tradition I want to start.
Because you said you want to do the first of every month, or just sometime in the first week of every month?
First of the month. I feel like the first of the month. It's just like easy to remember.
That's actually pretty hype then, dude. Yeah, because I mean, pretty much every month there's something that comes out.
Yeah, every month we have new releases. Like literally, no matter what. You know what I'm saying?
What was last month? I mean, I was totally out of it. What was last month?
Why am I drawing a blank? I feel like I'm even drawing a blank here.
Was it just like one of the? Was it Twilight? Twilight.
Oh, Cullen House. That was a good release.
Was it just Twilight?
No, there was a couple. Yeah, there was only like a handful of sets. Like
Maybe
Twilight
like a botanical. Maybe one was it like a botanical or something?
I think there was 2 botanicals. There was a couple keychains. The silver keychain, which actually I thought was a solid release. I know it's small, but you know what I'm saying. Was it the silver brick? Oh yeah, Loverboy was the fig we dropped for like.
Like a 2x4 brick, you mean?
Was it a 2x4 brick? Or no, it's the minifig.
I'm not sure, man. I haven't looked at Lego in a while, dude. I don't know what came out.
Yeah. Anyone get the Transformers clone? Yeah, dude. Bricklab's got some insane clones. But yeah, guys, let me know if we sold out already or anything. Appreciate you guys for buying up the first Ninjago minifig we've ever done. So appreciate that. Appreciate that.
Yeah, when are you doing a first of the month Walking Dead figure, man?
when Tyler makes a return on YouTube.
Hey, for October, man, do a zombie or something for Halloween.
Maybe we could do the Tyler special. I mean, you're a part of the stream, like pretty heavy.
Heck yeah, man. Yeah, heck yeah.
We'll do a Life Brick special.
Dude, or, yeah, turn me into a zombie, like a zombie with like glasses and like a beard.
Chat. We'll leave it. We'll do a poll. When that time comes.
That's pretty hype.
We need a Tyler Sig. I would do a Tyler Sig fig. I guess I already owe you guys a Georgiana and Stella Sig fig.
I was saying, what's the status update on that, man?
It's coming soon. It's coming soon.
In a 3-pack like clamshell thing too.
That would be ideal. I mean, right?
Dude,
like,
that is. I mean, dude, that's gonna be crazy, and you know that's gonna be crazy hype, dude. Like extra crazy hype.
I think I would.
That's wild, man. You got to get it done, dude. If anything, make it like a. I mean, how about that? Should be like on like the next like actual biggest, like, so maybe not May, since that's probably be Star Wars oriented, right?
Yeah.
But like August 1st or something, bro. You should plan for that.
Would do, yeah. And I'm thinking like maybe we'll start doing like a giveaway. I hate YouTube. I'm sorry to say this, guys. I hate YouTube giveaways because like the person I heard this for was like Ryan from MNR. Like he this was like years ago. He's like, I hate doing. It's just so hard to track the winner. Like you wouldn't think that would be a challenge, but like trust me, it is. And I think you said the same thing, Tyler. It's just way more difficult than you would think. So like that's the only reason I don't. Like we're versus like Whatnot. It's just so much easier, right? Like it's just easy. Like buy something and give it away, and it selects a winner, and I already paid for the shipping. It makes life easier. So that's why, like although I would love to give this away right here live on YouTube, I'm giving it away tomorrow on Whatnot. It's just easier. So also bringing that up really quick. I do want to shout that out as we approach the midnight release. Tomorrow over on Whatnot, we'll be live streaming. I have it pinned in the comment section, but we have an entire stream designated to Ninjago. I even have some like pretty cool stuff, like some official Lego store banners, which include some of the Ninjago movie ones, which are pretty cool. So that's going to be happening at 5 p.m. I'm going to start everything off at $1. We have some rare tins as well, some like crazy packs, and then I have like 200 of miscellaneous minifigures. So we're really pumped for that, even polybags and trading cards. So hope to see you guys there. It's going to be an absolute blast, even if you just want to hang out. But I hope to see you there. And then you can get $15 in credit with the link in the pinned link in the comment section. So see you guys there. I'm hyped for it. It'll be fun. But yeah. Hey, what up, Mama Lego? Oh, there. Average Brick. Scroll up to a few of the comments. That's all I can say there. Got you. Yeah, no worries, Nick. Oh,
sweet. That's awesome, Nick. That's awesome.
I'm low-key hyped about Hey Hey. Have you seen that set?
That's that. Is it a chicken or a rooster or something from a Disney movie?
From Moana. I like Moana, so. I honestly thought this was a February release. I don't know why.
That looks pretty cool. I've never seen the movie, but I mean, I think it looks cool.
I like Moana. The second one, I'm gonna say it. I thought the second one was awful. But I like the first movie. It's like actually one of my favorite Disney princess movies.
I'm gonna be. I mean, I like the crazy part is, man. Like, I don't think I've like seen a modern day Disney like movie since like 2009 or something. Like, I don't know, dude. Like, I mean, I feel
Listen,
like the more I think about
I got
everything,
my
I
wife.
watch like
I got my
Pixar.
wife. I got my wife.
Sure,
So like,
sure. I mean, it makes sense. Yeah, I'm 100%. Yeah.
That's the only. I've never seen any. Like, I'll be honest. Like, it's kind of bad. I didn't see any of those movies, and like since Georgiana, like now I've like not seen them all, but I've seen a lot of them. And I like Moana.
Well, between you two, or if you guys are separate, or if you guys have the same opinion, are you guys more of a Pixar people or Disney people? Like from like the
Probably
movies you like from
Pixar.
Pixar. Okay. Which I think that's the right answer. I think Pixar is fire.
I agree. Tyler and chat, pick out a plushie, man. Thank you, Nally, for the reminder. We got 20 minutes. We already have Sora.
Man, dude, at this point, I don't even know what you got and what you don't.
Oh man, I already have. So chat, for those of you who are for the first time on our first of the month stream, we pick a Lego plushie because I don't think anyone else buys these, so we're showing some love for them. And we buy one every single month. And Tyler's seen them the other night, and it's got to be like damn near all of them. We're getting close, so it's more of a challenge to pick which ones we don't have. I know we don't have Aaron from Ninjago.
I mean, does it have to be or not have to be, but like, should it be Ninjago for Ninjago night, big Ninjago day tomorrow?
I would say that's fair, but like, what other? Dang, I didn't even see these crossing contaminants. Sorry. I just don't know what other Ninjago ones we don't have, because we have Sora.
Is your answer there already for you? You got to pick up the other one?
I'll just put Aaron and let us play a poll. I think there's one on. No way. Ryu's out of stock. I actually have Ryu. Yeah, Ryu's
Are those
out
only
of stock.
3?
I don't know. I don't see any other
Now
ones.
he says there's a Lloyd. Is there a Lloyd somewhere?
Out of stock.
Out of stock.
So is Kai. I don't have Kai either. I mean, I could just run a poll. Aaron versus. There's a different Kai. There's a Ninjago movie Kai. I have the Ninjago movie Lloyd. I don't know if that's the same one.
Yeah, TJ says Sarah and Aaron are the only ones left.
Dang. All right, so we'll run Aaron against, I don't know. We'll just do against one other character. We'll save Star Wars for May the 4th. I think that's only right. I don't think we have the unicorn character, so I could just run it against that one.
Yo, TJ, when you say the only ones left, do you just mean like out of stock for the moment, or are the other ones retired?
I think they're retired.
Damn.
Hey, what up, Alexandria? I have the Wu and Lloyd, but they're from the Ninjago movie. Don't ask me where I got them. I have no idea.
Dude, I will say this much, man. I'll have to look at it sometime over the weekend or next week or something. I mean, if you have some from the Ninjago movie already, then maybe it's the same one. In there, in the influencer box thing I got from back in the day, I know there's a plush in there of whoever. And the thing is, I don't know if it was like a wide release one or exclusive, or if it's one you have or don't. If I'll look at it one day, as much as I don't want to break up the box, if it's one you don't have, maybe I'll have to just give it to you.
I'm gonna run and check. I also don't think. Chris just said we have the unicorn. I do not recall having this unicorn. Okay, yeah, we 100% have the unicorn. All right, we don't have Aaron. We have Sora, we have Ryu, and then Wu and Lloyd from Ninjago movie. And then yeah, we do have the unicorn. So we'll have to put Butterfly Girl instead. Only seems right. Dang. We're running out of don't get the unicorn.
You think? I mean, by the end of this year, do you think you'll have them all?
100%. Whatever's on the market. 100%. Because last month was Sora. All right. Then we have, what was it? The unicorn? Or, no, not the.
But Chris says you already have. Oh yeah. Oh, so Sora. Yeah. You want Aaron tonight? Yeah.
Yeah. And then we don't have Butterfly Girl. Okay.
Oh, Jay Milo is a super good point. You should do that at some point between now and the next first.
That's such a good idea. Thank you, Jay. Oh, I didn't even know they had a Jay plushie. It had to be from years ago. I think there's like one Star Wars one that's available that we don't have. But I think it might be R2D2, like the normal one. I think we only have the holiday one. Or it might be normal Yoda.
You have Ron yet or no?
Mm-mm. We don't have Ron, Hermione, or Harry.
Wait for Harry Potter month.
Is there even a month? I'm not an HP fan, so like.
Isn't there a new show coming out for Harry Potter this year?
I think you're right.
Anyone in the chat? When's that release date?
It was Legacy, Jay.
Sweet. Shout out to Average Brick for grabbing that figure.
Hey, shout out Average Brick. There you go. Yeah, if you haven't already, guys, we just dropped a new minifig for the night between me and Bricklove. It is definitely fan designed by his son here as the artwork. And then Bricklove and I have gone back and forth kind of designing this Ninjago themed released minifig. So shout out to Bricklove. Show the support. Let us know in the comments if you pick one up. I just pinned it I just posted it here in the comment section. If you do want to support, let us know so I could thank you personally. But shout out to everyone that bought one. There is only 30 of these made. So keep that in mind. Once they sold out, we always do keep exclusive figs, and we do it every first of the month. And I know there's a few people in here that have been collecting them since the beginning, which is really crazy to see. So shout out to everyone who picks these up. Much love, guys. Double Katanas is getting added to cart.
Bro, Jay Milo, that kind of scares me. 7 years for the TV show, one season every year. So that means, bro, as much as I'm, oh my gosh, with how sick I am of seeing Lego Harry Potter on the shelf already with no new movies or shows, that pretty much solidifies 7 more years of tan buildings on the shelves. No.
Why do they make so much Harry Potter? I mean, I feel like the fandom is more big than like the actual films themselves. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, they either need to take a break or just do 1 wave per year and not 2 waves. Like, I don't know why they need 2 waves per year. That just do it every January or something. You know, give us success every January.
Yeah. I agree. I don't know. I've just never really got into the HP Lego stuff. Like I collect some of the Hogwarts Expresses, but like that's about it, you know?
The only things I do like some of the buildable like animals, you know, from there, like the head, like all in like the $40 to $70 range. You know what I'm talking about? Like the head.
Yeah,
leg,
like
and then
yeah.
The big thing, the horntail dragon, bro. I love that. The horntail dragon.
Cool.
That was fun.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know. It's just kind of like I don't know. I'm not.
Yeah, too much tan for you, right? Too much tan.
Too much tan. Switch it up to sand green ones between sand green roofs and like I forget what other color they done. Tan over sand green, and what was the other color? They did tan over, was it like light blue or something?
I'm not sure. I mean, to me, man, all of it just looks the same. Like, you know, tan or not, it's just everything's just a building or a wall with the same 4 characters in a slightly different outfit. Maybe one time Harry's got some dirt on him, and they just put him in a set, bro. Like, it's too much of the same for me.
Yeah, I agree. How about this set? What do you think on this one?
Ooh, I totally forgot. So I'm not getting it tonight, obviously, but
yeah,
I think this is a top 3 helmet for sure. I think.
What do you put over this one? What do you put over this one?
I mean, look, I'm gonna say this. I mean, it is gonna be hard for me to truly say that until they're next to each other, because there's part of me that almost thinks that I would maybe even put this one if I have it built and all 3 are side by side, because my top 3 just like face value of like looking at, you know, the 2 I have in person and this one virtually would be the TIE Fighter pilot helmet, AT-AT driver, and the Scout Trooper.
Okay. Yeah.
So to really put those in true order, I'll have to get this one and have those 3 side by side.
Do you like the Boba Fett one?
I don't not like it, but like it's probably like my 6th favorite, or at least because I mean after the Scout Trooper, I would definitely put Cody and then, you know, the Bush or the Bauschleia above Boba Fett. So Boba Fett's maybe like 6 on my list.
Okay. Yeah, I think this one, like, I'm gonna be subjective to pricing. Like, take away, say these were all the same price right now on the shelves for, $50. Like, I'm probably, and like, there's no hype around the community. You're just a complete stranger. You got to select any of the ones that were on the market. Like, I'll be honest. I mean, this one just looks really, really good. And so does the TIE Fighter pilot. I'll be honest, like it does look good, but I feel like this one, the color scheme just pops a little extra hard.
Well, see, I will agree with you on that because that's kind of my gripe with like when I'm thinking about like cars and stuff. I'm not a big fan of black cars because it's from my perspective, it's like unless you're right up on close on the car, you can't even really like see the body lines of it and everything like that. And the kind of
Right,
same thing on
yeah.
the TIE Fighter pilot helmet. Like besides the the tubing and the insignias on the helmet,
Yeah.
it's like sure I know what it is because I just know what it is on my shelf. But like to the average person that doesn't know Lego Star Wars or like they're gonna have to like literally get 2 inches away from it just to even see that it's a black stormtrooper. Like I mean even at that level like. So I will admit, like this pops way, way more.
Yeah, no, I'm with you there. Really quick though, I got a OC Trust Attorney. Thank you. He said just picked up 2 copies of our new minifig of the month. Shout out, Trust Attorney man, appreciate you. That's awesome. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, going back to the helmet collection there, dude. I I'm with you. I also do like that Bausch Leia. I'm glad you brought that one up. I definitely think that one's kind of a sleeper. Um, obviously, I'm gonna say it definitely helped me like it a little bit more that it was exclusive. Um, like a little bit more harder to get. I like that. That's why I like collectibles, right? Like,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Are those dragons March 1st? I saw one pop up on the screen for a second.
This one, yeah.
Just that one, not the other one,
No, this one too. Both of them.
bro. I mean, look, they're not day one buys, man, but I can't wait until I get those on clearance, man. I love I love every dragon.
I'll say this much, man. I'm probably most likely buying maybe one or both of these to just give away on tomorrow's Whatnot stream, just for maybe a buyer's appreciation.
Ooh, damn. Did you get either
So
of them from land or no?
I didn't get any of the Ninjago wave, which I was like,
That's
I'll be honest.
crazy.
I'll be honest, man. I reached out. I'm like, hey, is there any way you could send these over? Like, and they said it was too late, but I was like, dang,
Too late for what, man? They got a
which
bajillion. They could
which is
box one
okay.
up
It's
and get
completely.
it over
I don't
the
care. I'm
seas.
I'm gonna buy it anyways. Like, it
Yeah.
doesn't matter. Like, I don't care. I'm not entitled in any way or form. But I mean, I'm a huge Ninjago fan. I feel like as far as, especially in like land, I've got to be like, even in like worst case scenario, top 5. But that's beating myself down there. Like, who covers Ninjago news and
Yeah,
story?
for sure, for sure. Yo,
So
which one is Thunderfang and which one's Arc Dragon? TJ said those names, but I don't know which one's which.
this is the Arc Dragon, and what's crazy is Drin is the minifigure included in here. And granted, like technically, this minifigure's like not released yet. I would right? Isn't that how? Or no, I think it's this one. Is it Drix? Or this is Noct. One of them is like $60 on Bricklink. No, I'm so sorry. It's the one from the mech. It's already like out. It released on January 1. There's one minifig in the mech. Like the average price on Bricklink selling is like $60. And it comes in a $100
Damn.
set. So it's pretty crazy. Granted, it's like new to the market, but still.
Well, see, I mean, I always love that because I mean, I like the dragons, but every time I build them, I just sell the figures because I don't care about the figures. I just like to build. So, I mean,
Bro,
usually I get to recoup my money.
well I'd rather just buy the figs.
Oh, you would rather? Oh, you would rather the fig? Oh, yeah, yeah. You would rather
Well,
the
like,
figs over the build?
I mean, I'm probably gonna buy these to review them, but like in a different scenario, like if you have some old ones like sealed or something, you're like, I'm gonna build this dragon, I don't need the figs. I'd rather do that, and like maybe I have that set and I'll just sell off the set, right? Like I'll just
So
buy the
funny you
figs
say
of
that,
it.
dude. I've got the Nindroid mech dragon sealed that I'm gonna build, and I just want the dragon. But
That's
from
for
when I
prime.
looked at your case, I saw the lineup of like all 4 of those figures
Oh well,
right
maybe
next to each
yeah.
other. I believe so. But I mean, check of course. Like when I go to build it at some point, like I mean, we'll check of course. And if you need them, go ahead.
Yeah,
But I'm pretty sure it's coincidental. I think I saw those figures already in your case.
yeah. I don't. It's up to you, man. But yeah, I definitely. I'm like I said, I'm trying to collect every fig. So maybe if I don't have them, I'll definitely scoop them.
Is that a public thing, or did I spoil something?
No, you're good, man. I made a couple videos just like briefly talking about it, and then like I haven't like fully committed to it, but like I feel like at this point with some of the videos I put out, like I'm committing to it. Um, I just don't know if I'm gonna display it at Brick World Chicago yet, and if that's like even feasible for me to like complete. I don't want to rush it, but like I'm definitely on track to like want to do it.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah. Also, the minifig lineup in these sets is, I would say, pretty good. I mean, there's 6 Ninjago characters in here. I know maybe some of them are repeats, but like, 6 characters for $70. I mean, that's pretty decent. And then 9 characters in here, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, Pixels exclusive and Zart here, which is a really cool fig, are for sure exclusives in this build. So that one's at $100 and 2 really solid minifigs. Unfortunately, this is kind of a bummer, but Drin is about like, he's like $9-10, but he comes in like a $10 set from Ninjago. That was the only way to get him, so that's definitely gonna beat the price on him a little bit.
This is a question that for you, TJ, and I mean any other Ninjago fan in the chat. Do you think there's ever going to be a time where, again, whether it pops up in the show again or not, who knows? I don't watch it, but just in general, like, whether they just remake them to remake them or if they pop up in the show, are we ever going to see the lime green serpentine sets remade again? You know what I mean? Are we ever going to see a 2026 reiteration of the Wrecking Ball? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or do you think we'll never see a brand new lime green serpentine vehicle ever again?
Yeah. I mean, like how they apparently the legacy line didn't do that good. You know what I'm saying? So like I feel like that would have been the only hope. Like if they do like something like that in the future, where like they made a season 2 set, right? And just did it legacy with new figures, like new prints. I mean, I like that they did that, but I don't know.
Does
My hope
Ninjago ever? You know how like Star Wars can dabble like per year, like get 5 episode 2 sets, Clone Wars set, episode 6 set. Does Ninjago? I mean, because I just don't know the seasons. Does
right.
Ninjago only release what is current, or
Yes.
has Ninjago? Like, so you're telling me Ninjago was never mixed in one season 4 set back when season 7 came out? Like, they just don't
They
do that. It's always the newest stuff only.
exactly what Backroad said. Maybe if they bring back Legacy, which didn't do that well. So like Legacy was like they remade sets and like scenes from Ninjago. Like they did a Destiny Bounty Legacy, right? They did Tournament of Elements from like season 4. They just did all these sets from like different seasons from a few over the years, which was cool because we got minifigs that like say you missed out on in a new variant, right? Like
Yeah,
which Star Wars does, right? Like on a very often occasion.
sure, sure.
Um, but with Lego making a new season literally every year, like they just haven't had the need to do it. So I don't know, right? Like I don't know, I guess the right answer there. But we'll get back on the subject because we do have like less than a minute here for for the
17
raid.
seconds. Yeah,
Have a good
never too
night,
old,
Nally.
man. You're leaving 15 seconds before the main deal.
Nally, yeah, Nally, are you staying for like 20 more seconds for the first of the month? Almost time to order. Okay. All right. It is officially midnight, ladies and gentlemen. Is there going to be a queue? Let me refresh, but nothing got updated.
I'll come in totally fresh. Let's.
Still says pre-order. Never too old, South Stays. 5 more minutes. Hey, what up, Ad? What's up, Stud City in chat? BDP3 killed me. What up, Josh? Good to see you, man. No GWP. No GWP. Oh, okay, so it did get updated. Here's the hypercar, right?
Is that the only thing tonight?
That's what it looks like. Okay, so all the sets are officially added in. There you go. So there is the new Formula 1 sets, the Technic one. I'm going to check the VIP stuff, right? Like, that's kind of what
Ooh,
excites me
true,
right now.
true. I'm gonna get over to the VIP as well to make sure I don't miss something.
Hey, Hey, Brick Love in the house. Everybody give my boy Brick Love some love here. What up, Stud City? What up, Life? Thanks for Asden. Shout out to on the box art. He's pumped. Hey, bro, guys, if you haven't already, we shouted him out, but Asden did the artwork on our minifig of the month here. I mentioned it earlier, so thank you for everyone who's purchased. If you haven't already, I just posted it again in the comments. We only had 30 of these figs, and I know we're pretty close there to sell out, but thank you for everyone who's purchased a fig. If you haven't already and want to show your support, this is our first of the month minifig this month. And aside from that, we will have a new minifig hopefully next month for you guys, but continue on the line. So shout out to our boy Brick Love, man. Much love there. There it is. All right, let me go back here. I don't see any redeemable rewards here.
Yo, is that Sonic Crab? Is that a regular set, or is that a fully exclusive VIP only thing?
VIP only. I actually claimed a code. I don't know if it's going to show the code here. I claimed a code, and that's what I'm going to add to my cart here as one of my orders, because I did buy it, and I was like, yeah, that's just kind of a no-brainer in my eyes. 2,000 points. Is it normal?
Yeah, that's really cool. I like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I agree. No, GWP definitely takes away from the first of the month, kind of like the buying, right? Like, why not? I do, Jamie Lowe.
Backroads says the poly's only on Ferrari sets?
Yeah, look at this. So, like, I don't know if that's a Ferrari thing, which is kind of frustrating, but like, I mean, it's clearly branded as Ferrari, but that's kind of like a conflict, right? Like, say you bought a Red Bull, they're not giving you a Ferrari poly bag.
That's funny, yeah.
It's actually kind of funny if you think about it. Dang, guys, this is wild. Week release. What up, Qui-Gon?
Bro, why isn't the pink flamingo available for order? It says March 1st, but it says pre-order still. Or it says coming soon.
Which one is I can look it up. Adding Aaron to the bag, guys. Adding that to my bag. Thanks for voting. I'm gonna go ahead and refresh this, and then I'll go ahead and add.
Yeah, dude, why is my stuff not updated, man? Even my AT-AT driver's coming soon.
Really?
I hit it with another refresh. Yeah, dude, it's still...
But the Ferraris are good.
Bro.
My double katanas are coming soon. Let me check Ninjago. Oh, my bricks.
Damn, now the queue's starting 4 minutes late.
Oh, this was the set I was talking about earlier. Like, one of the minifigs in here is like $60, which is crazy. Sorry, had to bring this up. I forget his name. It's one of the Forbidden Five.
Yo, Dan Black, the exact opposite of what you just said there is happening on mylego.com.
Yeah, mine. Well, let me see. Do they have the new Ninjagos up yet? Yeah, like, okay, here we go. It says coming soon.
Yeah, every single thing's coming soon for me. Dude, Tom and Jerry's only $15. That seems like a great deal.
Yeah, because it's like half of Brickheadz. Noct is his name. Thank you, TJ. Appreciate that. JB Low says D&D minifigs on sale. Also, why does everything still say coming soon, but the Ferraris are available? You know what I'm saying? That's kind of boo-boo.
I wonder if Ferrari paid them an extra like $5 million. Hey, give us an extra 15 minutes on the website where people think the only thing they can buy are Ferraris, so they get more money. What do we? Or is that two conspiracy theorists for the live stream?
I mean, click on the link and it's there.
Which link?
Sunflowers are available too. Yeah, what link? Also, I don't know, T-Bog on that one. James Beatty brings up a good point. Actually, Tyre, you weren't here for this. Was it last month the site didn't update till 1:30? This is actually an accurate statement. which is kind of crazy. So last month, I don't know if the Lego intern was sleeping or something, but we had the Cullen House, which I thought was a big release. The website and everything that was releasing wasn't available. We sat here until midnight, like our time, maybe even later, and nothing updated.
Damn.
Site had problems last month too. Like 1:30 doesn't even make sense. And like I'll be honest, I stayed up because I was curious. Me and Georgiana were watching a movie and I would check like every 10 minutes, and it happened between like a time frame where it like wasn't like 1 o'clock on the nose or 1:30. Like I check at any time like 5 minutes before and after the the even time frames. So it updated at like a random time in that time frame. And trust me, like I feel like that means something because it wasn't like at 1 a.m. like they switched the time zone and it changed. I have the City Workshops in my cart, and I'm checking out right now. Thank you, Real Dark, man. I appreciate the input there. I'm old enough to remember when things would become available 10 minutes early. Hey, what up, Crystal? You're welcome. Did you send a link?
Hold up, Dan Black. You said my name, but what'd you say above? Didn't you just say that I was wrong about?
Oh, there we go.
Oh, Dan Black. I mean, unless I read it wrong, I thought your comment said nothing that is coming out March 1st says coming soon, as in all of it is good for you. And then I said, it's the polar opposite for me. I mean, unless I just read it wrong, but I'm pretty sure I read it right. But like that's what I meant.
Yeah. So honestly, I might just buy this in store tonight. I'm gonna order all the stuff we said. We're gonna order the plushie as well as the katanas, but no poly bag. I don't think there's real incentive for me to order this tonight. I might just do it tomorrow. That way I can like get a cart and wheel it out and feel like a cool guy. But Ninjago City Workshops is now available. So anybody that's been waiting out for that one, or if you plan on going to the Lego store tomorrow and want to meet up, feel free. I will be there first thing at open, probably getting in line.
Yeah, why are the F1 CMFs May 1st and everything else is today?
Are you just looking at the coming soon page?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just looking through everything, trying to see anything that's not coming soon because
it's only 3 sets. The T-Rex, this, and this.
Oh, your coming soon page is only 3 things. I mean, I guess let me click on it again.
Brooke brings up a funny thing. I got the Axe, the Ferrari Speed Champion, to get free shipping and polybags. Hey, GG's Brooke on the Ferrari. I feel like this is the reason I'm calling this out, Brooke, and thanks for sharing this, is that I think it's interesting with the Speed Champion Ferrari, or the Formula One wave. I think it's gonna be interesting. I feel like most people are not buying that entire collection. I feel like the Ferrari is gonna be like easily just the #1 sellout. That's how I look at it, and I know this is just one comment, but like I really did feel that. I did feel that. If we run out of plushies, can we switch to the lights? Yeah, I'm with you, TJ. T-Mox says wait for double points. Hey, what up, Ricky? AT helmets available now. There we go. Confirmation. Thank you, Dan Tiger. Appreciate you being here, man. Also, we got Liam, channel member of the house, says, let's start a petition to get Tyler back on his YouTube channel. Much love, Christo. Hey, Liam, I appreciate that. Thanks for being a member, and I'll let Tyler speak to that one, man. We all need Tyler's content. I think he's the most knowledgeable Star Wars guy in the Lego space. I'll be honest with you.
Okay. Behind Ryan, and I take negative a bajillion offense if everyone says that because that's the fact. If you want to call me second, I will gladly take the second most knowledgeable spot. But yeah, either way,
I was just being a good friend, but I put you on his level. Like,
look, I'll speak objectively. I'm #2, and I'm very fine with being #2. But
okay.
Just you guys have to hit 250 likes tonight.
Yo, chat. Should we stream until we get 250 likes?
250 likes within like 3 hours. Like we're not going 20. We're not going 8 hours to get the 250. There's a time limit.
I'll make a story here. I'm gonna mute myself, but
Oh no, dude! I might have just set myself up for failure.
hey, chat, can we make that happen? 250 likes, and we'll give Tyler a deadline. What's a realistic date? A video for
Like I said, April 1st. I mean, like truly, April 1st. I think.
no. March
Too long?
15th. March 15th.
March 15th.
That's my Independence Day. You
Okay,
gotta do
okay.
it for me. All right,
Yeah.
200 chat. Let's do our thing. If you guys want to see Tyler back on YouTube, we gotta hit 250 likes by midnight. It's 45 minutes.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, I'm gonna mute. I'll let you speak to that. Let me hear what your video would be about, bro.
I don't. I mean, it might be a return. It might be like a return and what happened video, or it might just be straight into the latest news.
Yo, I just had to. I gotta re-record this because I almost slipped up on something me and you are working on. It was in the background.
Oh, yeah, because it's right there on your desk still, right?
Bro, if we hit it, does that put pressure on you?
I mean, in a good way. I mean, in a good way. I mean,
I think that's a good thing, right? Like that means 200. We're okay. Say we're at 127 likes. That means 150 people care about you, right? Like that's good, right?
well, heck yeah.
Bro. So we
Yeah,
got
everything loaded for me, man. I'm officially not doing nothing. Everything's a clearance special for me. All the stuff I do like.
what's the price point you're looking for the AT-AT driver?
I mean, if it's Target exclusive, I mean it's going to be a smidge harder, but I mean under 50 with tax or like under 50 landed, I would do like, that's what I would do.
I feel like that's pretty doable.
Yeah, because I'm trying to think. I mean, so 20% off of that would be 56. So I'm pretty much looking for 30% off.
30% off.
Yeah. Because that would be what, 20, 21. Yeah, 49 and yeah, whatever. It'd be like $52 with tax or whatever, yeah.
I feel like it's a fair price point. I feel like that's how much these things should be. wasn't the like original 3 like Stormtrooper, Boba Fett, and TIE $50 retail?
No, they were 60. They were 60.
They were 60, but always on sale for 50.
Yeah, I'm thinking about because the 20%, even the 20% off at that point, like the like the casual rollback that's like always there would have been 48 then. So yeah, I mean, it was 50 pretty much unless you just don't know about Walmart rollback or like for these days. I mean, the crazy part is, man, just like 5 years ago or even 3 years ago, I feel like when you think about like the casual 20% off, like it was only Walmart rollback. But like nowadays, it's like literally almost everywhere. Like Amazon, even Kohl's sometimes, Target, Walmart, like they all run that 20% off. Sure, some of this probably is from a competition standpoint, but like some of it might also be like, dude, like, oh, speaking of that, did you see, like, was I seeing things or like, was it real or was it a glitch or was it a Photoshop? Was like some of the March 1st stuff not like 30% off at Target like 2 or 3 weeks ago?
That's
like
actually
early?
Very accurate. I posted it in on. I didn't get the time to make a video because like after like 2 hours it got taken down. But like example, that STEM set, that was, I don't think it wasn't 30% off, but it was 20%, and it wasn't even out yet. It was 20% off. I think I did make
you 20% off with the and you pre-ordered it, but like it was. I mean, that's crazy to think that you get 20% off on a 3-week early set.
There's Chips. Thank you for posting that. Let me, and anyone else in the chat that got these 20% off on unreleased set, let us know. But Chip says I got the evolution of STEM 20% off at Target, and it wasn't even out yet, not even released.
And Chips also said it came today. Sweet. Oh, you actually did get it a little 1 day early.
Yeah, that's crazy. dude. I forget what other sets. Hold up, I definitely posted a video about it. Now that I know I had to have. I mean, that's just crazy, man. Like, wild.
Josh asked if you're doing a live stream for the upcoming Mario Day. I don't even know what that is.
Mario Day is March 10th. Get it? Like MAR 10 Mario.
Oh, I get it. Is it like a Lego Mario thing or just Mario in general?
Lego has celebrated, at least to my recollection, for like the last 3 years, as to my knowledge. Maybe they did it in the years past, but like just because I know I've covered it over the last 3 years, I know they do. So this year, they even have a page here on the Lego website like that officially states like celebrate Mario Day, March 5th to like I think it's 5th to the 8th or 5th to the 11th. They're doing something, so there's probably be like a GWP. It's probably just I don't know, right? Like I don't know exactly what it entails, but like that's what it's been years past. And then normally they do 20% off all Mario sets. Now, is that going to include the Mighty Bowser that's retiring at the end of the year? If it does, that's probably a good time to get it on as an investment piece. Like I would say that's a pretty fair statement, but we'll see. If they had an exclusive GWP, I would definitely be more enticed to grab a couple copies extra because I mean that's a fire set.
What if they bring back those Mario coins as the promo?
I mean, I would hope they would do something different, but I do like those coins. I already have them, so I wouldn't buy them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Man, I don't remember. Yeah, I did do it.
Well, from what it seems like people are saying in the chat, it was only that stem set.
Hold on, I just found the clip. Hold up. There it is. 20% off the stem set. And like, bro, hold on. I think there's a Ninjago set. Did they have anything? Oh, they had Captain Rex. So all the rest were.
Oh, dude, the Rex for 8, man. That's insane.
I think I grabbed a couple copies of that. Oh my god, we didn't even like our own stream. Come on, guys, be your own biggest fan. Okay, so maybe it was just the stem set. I'm pretty certain if you scroll back on Discord, someone else posted. I thought there was more sets and it wasn't just that one. But even if it was, like that's actually pretty wild. The fact that they released here, right? Dude, right here. Prime example. This just released tonight. This just released tonight. And this was 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago.
Wow. Jay Milo says Rex is still 8 on Amazon. That's pretty cool.
First time we've seen Ninjago on sale in a while.
Yo, I still want that friend's apartment thing, dude. That super colorful thing.
This one,
I love that thing, dude.
Yeah.
Do you have it built?
I do not.
Does that pique your interest at all, or not on the radar?
I would have to I would like to actually get like 2 or 3 of these and do like a mock. The problem with that is I seen someone do it at Brick World Chicago last year, and like it was so sick that I'm like, oh yeah, I'll never be able to do that. But like I'm glad to see someone else pulled it off and executed it. I mean, it's cool. Like I love the vibrant colors and like like a modular style building like that is pretty sweet. Yeah. What do you think about this one also? As far as like minifig wise, right? Like.
Yeah, no, I mean, I like it. I mean, I'll be frank. I mean, I like the Lilo and Stitch movie, but I don't like it or remember it enough to know what their house looked like. So, like,
I've never seen it, so like, I don't.
You've never seen that movie?
I haven't.
Damn, dude, Georgiana needs to get you in the living room couch watching that thing tomorrow night.
Yeah, I've never seen it, but I thought the minifigs look really good. Is this his name's Lilo, right? I'm assuming.
No, Stitch, right?
Stitch. That's Stitch.
Actually, bro, now that I'm thinking of it, who is Lilo, dude? The more I think about it, I know Stitch is the blue guy, but who is Lilo?
Is he exclusive?
Who's Lilo?
Or did he come in Dimensions before?
No, Stitch came in the Disney CMF before.
Lilo's the girl. Stitch. Okay.
Oh my gosh, dude! I would have never known that.
See, I've never seen the movie, so like, can you blame me?
Yo, Christo, have you seen a Bug's Life or no?
Yes, but it's been a long time.
Were you a fan of it?
I feel like I watched it as a kid, so yeah, like from what that's like where I'm trying to remember. I don't even remember the exact plot, but it's like is it an ant?
See, now that you put me on the spot, I don't know either. Maybe an ant or a cricket, something. I know the
Dude,
main villain guy was a praying mantis, right? Or no, a stick
yeah,
bug,
yeah,
right?
yeah. I definitely seen this. He's an ant. Is that an ant?
A beetle or something? I don't know, something.
That's an ant.
No, but that movie's cool though. Dude, that's one of my favorites. That's Pixar, right? Yeah, or
I
Disney
like
Pixar.
that
It
movie.
was
I like
Pixar
that
back in
movie.
the day. Yeah.
Same. So, what is the other one? The Bees. The Bee movie. Is that called the Bee movie? Probably is.
Dude, that's like a recent one, man. That's like a 2018 movie, I think. So you were being wait, hold up, 07?
2007, bro. Come on,
Wait,
Tyler.
hold up. Wait,
Get
what
out of
was
here
the
with
movie?
that.
What was hold up? What was the movie from like late 2010s that dude, there's gotta be two P movies. There's no shot this is from 07, dude. Why did I only ever hear about it late 2010s? That's wild.
This is old, man, bro. Like this is like what 18 years ago,
That actually blew my mind, man. I was confident it was 2016 to 2019.
bro. Thinking Bee.
Is that what movie I'm thinking about? No, I'm not thinking about. No, the Transformer Bee. Is that a movie? No.
This doesn't look like a movie. Cause that still says 2007. Also, guys, if you're hanging out, make sure to like the stream. If we had 250 likes, Tyler has to post a video by March 15th for the first time in over a year. Over a year. Share the stream. Just tell somebody to come in and pop a like. We have to hit 250 likes in the next 30 minutes, and Tyler will post a video for the first time in what, 13 months? How long has it been? Hold on.
January 28th, I think, right? So funny, yeah. So actually, a year and a month, I believe exactly.
Was the last?
Well, from a video. I mean, the live stream was last Brick World, yeah.
Okay, at least you did a live stream, but I was there for this. That was fun. There's
Yeah,
me.
you popped in there. Yeah, I think you popped in there.
I'm right there, guys.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah.
All right, so video wise, it's been 1 year, bro.
Yeah, what actually it was.
It just says 1 year ago.
Hold on, if you click the description bigger, I think it has the actual date. Yeah.
January 29th.
29th.
Hey, Will says Tyler gonna have. Will, go crazy. DM everybody you know. So if we get 250 likes in the stream, this guy right here is gonna post a new video. Gotta be
Damn,
10
I still
minutes.
got the same. Look, at same mustache, same beard. What am I doing? A year later.
Do your thing. Do your thing, Lego community. It's a good thing.
Yo,
All right,
Coop, don't say that.
Yeah, he will. He's got you. We got 200.
I mean, yeah, Christo's only 20 minutes from my house. He can make sure of it.
We only have 165 likes, and we need 200, 250. All right, I do want to talk about this set because I know we didn't get to talk about it deeply. I know you talked about it on sale and stuff, but like I just want to talk about like forget about the price point for a minute. I just want to talk about just the set in general, right? Like, there's a new movie coming, isn't there?
Yeah, in the summer, yeah.
I don't know the characters. Are they new?
I believe that's Ellie and Grant, I think.
Yeah. I don't remember Grant, I'll be honest with you. She I kind of
Oh,
remember.
Alan. His name's Alan Grant.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Alan Grant.
He's the normal character then, right?
Yeah, I mean they're from the OG movies. Like they're not from World. They're from Park.
Okay, he's
Yeah,
okay, sick. That's gonna be a good movie then. I'm glad they're like not bringing in like.
Well, the movie is not. The movie is technically like new because
New characters.
it's like it's Jurassic World, but it doesn't even have the same characters as the last three Jurassic World. Like, yeah. So
It's just
from what we know, at least, I mean, publicly, the OG characters won't be in the new movie.
Bro, I'll be honest. This thing is so sick looking. So sick. Hey, thank you, Lucy. But I love it. Like I think it looks like it's used like built with a lot of small pieces, which Lego pieces get smaller and smaller each year for more details. But I still think it looks fantastic. I even like I even like the stand that it's on, right? Like it's like a clear like, oh, this would be a display at a like they didn't try to make it stand on its own kind of thing, right? Like they made it like this is fully a exhibitor piece in a museum.
That's a good point. Yeah, I mean, and plus, I mean, T-Rex has always been my favorite dinosaur too. So like, I mean, if this was any other dinosaur, I mean, sure, if it was like a Velociraptor or something, I probably like it too. But like for the
That's
most
what I was
part,
thinking
any other
about.
dinosaur, if they did this, I would not care about it nearly as much as a T-Rex, in this form.
Yeah, I feel like a Velociraptor is easily up there as I think that's my favorite. I'm gonna argue that's my favorite dino. But
Mhm.
like, how could you not like a T-Rex? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I mean, if they paired it up and did a like $100, like $125 Velociraptor, in the same thing, that would be cool.
Like to scale too. Like so, the Velociraptor would be a lot smaller.
100%. Yeah.
A Stegosaurus would be about yeah. Stegosaurus is cool. Yeah, I don't like. How does this compare to? Because I believe the Jurassic World gate was the same price.
I saw someone make that comparison on an Instagram story. Yeah, the gate that comes with a T-Rex, presumably that size, but like fully covered, ends up being the same price.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
actually,
find
even
it.
less. It's
It was
only
two,
200.
or no, that had to be on sale. You know how they do that, right? Like they,
Oh, and that would be 20% off too. So that'd be yeah,
yeah.
that makes sense. Yeah.
I'm pretty certain it was 250 MSRP, but like I've definitely seen this set in real life. Like this T-Rex is really big, and it's totally like it's all filled in, right? Like it's all pieces. It's
Yeah.
not a exoskeleton, right? Like you know what I'm saying? So like comparing apples to apples, same price,
I think this,
3,100
dude.
each.
I think everything is. I think the skeleton build looks way better than that. I do. I really do. I think that skeleton build looks insane in a good way.
Okay. Yeah, no, I think you're on. I think you're right on, man. I think it's yeah.
I think it looks too blocky, man. I think this one looks too blocky over here.
I love the
Dude,
top.
okay,
I
that
love the
that
top
image
view.
does it
That's
good.
yeah. This image makes it look like I don't think it looks good there. I'll agree. I'll give you that. Like I don't think it looks great. I'll be honest. This was way bigger. Like this looks kind of small in picture frame, but like, dude, I'm telling you, this thing is huge.
The gate?
Yeah, like it was just massive, and like some of the characters coming with it is pretty cool.
Damn, that one shot of the Rex, like from like the top down angle, that thing. I mean, that's crazy how different angles could make stuff look that different.
Even that looks good in my opinion.
It's dude, to me that almost looks more like a Velociraptor in that picture, does it not?
It does. It does definitely a little bit bulky, but like, man, I really missed out on this, dude. I was actually. This is a funny story. I was leaving like my house, like our house in Greece. We were leaving. This was 2023. So like what, a year and a half ago? Yeah, literally about a year and a half ago. And I went to they don't have a Lego they didn't have a Lego store where I was, but they had like a Lego resale store or like a toy store. This was in downtown
Mhm.
Athens, and they had this set for 250 euros, and it was retired since like December 31st, so at the time. And
Yeah.
I was like, damn, do I pick this up? But I'm like, how the heck am I gonna carry it? Like I just didn't want to deal with like I don't know how people do it. Like then when they find like a crazy Lego buy and they're like traveling it with it across the world or something, like what do they do? They just ship it or like you know what I'm
I mean,
saying?
I've seen some people like you crack open the box and you just put the loose bags like in your
In the
suitcase, like with your
suitcase.
clothes type thing.
I definitely could have done that probably. Well, I regret it now. Like I easily. I would have had to build it, right? But I don't know. I feel like at the time it's like, say I did ship it, it would have cost me more at the time. It wasn't going for that much over MSRP. So it would have been just cheaper to buy one off eBay. You know what I'm saying?
What's it going for nowadays, man? What's the set number on that? 75936.
I feel like the new one just had to hit a notch on it.
Let's see. On Bricklink, it is going for Damn, it's actually going for like 350. I mean, there's a couple people at 350 to 360, and then a jump to 400.
New?
Yeah, sealed. Yeah, in the U.S. Yeah.
I don't think. I mean, I guess it's not terrible. Because, like, say they re-release this exact same set nowadays, would it be 250? No, it'd probably be 300.
That's a good point. Yeah, no, super good point. It factually would be 300. I mean, if it was, I mean, if not even 350, realistically.
Especially with, like, what, 6 minifigs? You know what I'm saying?
I think 300 as it sits. I think 350 if they add like 100 pieces in one figure to it.
CPA, how much did you find it on Facebook for? Just curious. If it has the figs, bro, it's definitely worth a scoop. It's also really big. So, like, if you are planning on getting it, make sure you have somewhere to display it. Because I will just say this, it is a massive set, but, like, I mean, it's worth it. Like, it is, like, if you have somewhere cool to display it. Have them both together, like a before and after. Oh, that's kind of funny. I like that. A little before and after.
That's a good one, yeah.
Dude, you can make so many memes. I'm gonna make a meme with this set. Actually, that's actually a good idea, Nick. Appreciate that. Hey, what up, Justin Morrison? Also, guys, if you haven't already, make sure to like the stream. We still got 30 minutes. If we hit 250 likes, Tyler has to make a video for the first time in over 13 months. So 13 months.
Well,
Tyler
technically, we only got 27 and a half minutes because I'm doing a hard cut at that time. Even if we go longer than that,
that's fine.
If it's 12:01 and we're at 2:34, no exceptions.
Tyler's probably getting nervous, man. He's probably, oh snap. Do your thing, Will. Make a video. Hey, what up, Quillen?
Well, see, worst case scenario, man. The next thing on the channel is definitely going to be a Brick World live stream again.
You're for sure.
Oh yeah, I mean the last video was super fun. You know, bringing people on and off and going for a couple hours.
Where, like, what are you doing? Like, just
Oh, dude, you want to know what's funny, man? Is because the title of the stream last year was talking about like the rumors and stuff for the summer, and I remember that's why I don't think you actually.
Oh yeah, that's why it wasn't on there.
Sure. I think like you didn't know what we were talking about beforehand, and like you were about to get up because we were like, hey, like come up here, but then we realized right at the last second. Yeah. But I still think whoever was behind the camera, like over on that side, still flipped it to you just to like so you can say what's up. But like we didn't want to risk you naturally talking about stuff you shouldn't have been.
Which I appreciate, right? Like I mean, I just didn't know what you were talking about, right? And it was all like summer leaks and stuff, right? Like
yeah. I mean, you did a live stream or two off the Brick World table last year, right? Yeah, the Star Destroyer, right?
Yeah, we did the Star Destroyer. That was really fun.
Bro, I mean, dude, hopefully something like that happens again this year where you could show it to people early.
That was really cool, but I will say, I mean, this is kind of sad. This is like just my honest words. Like, it's kind of sad that I had to be so worried about like being able to do that. And it's kind of frustrating too because like, I mean, as a Lego ambassador, right? Like my mission is to like promote the sets. Of course, my channel mission here is to find Lego sets on deals and sales. But like, I was like nervous about displaying that set in Chicago, even though like I was following all guidelines. Right, the embargo was up. Although I wasn't posting a video on it, I was just showcasing it live. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I have mixed emotions there.
But I mean, by the end of it, they were all fine though, right? Because I mean,
100%.
Okay.
I asked, right? Yeah, I did. But like, you get where I'm going. Like, it was so nerve wracking. Because like, what holds it from somebody just taking a video of it, and, like posting? Like, oh, are they like? Is that allowed? Am I at fault? Because because I have the set.
Yeah,
I can't really control that.
The crazy part about all that though, dude, is like think about it like conceptually, like that should be like the epitome of what LAN is used for. Like if they're using LAN people for promotion of their sets, which that's a bulk of what LAN is. It just factually is. Like that right there, that Star Destroyer example, and this goes for any convention, but like let alone Brick World being the biggest in the USA, it's like that right there just feels exactly right as to how LAN should be able to do stuff. Like maybe not on every single set ever, but like that. Right. Because think about it, man. Like you literally, as an ambassador, you were sent that set and you were able to build it and literally display it, like display the product and show it
Which is
early,
cool.
and show 4,000 people that probably saw it that weekend exactly what to expect a month and a half later. And
Yeah,
hey, like and get the first look, like, hey, this is dope. Like, let me save up for it. You know,
it
like
was cool. Like, it was
I mean,
a really
that
cool
because when has that
opportunity.
ever happened? Like, never, dude. And that, like,
Ever.
so in my, like, even if it wasn't you doing it last year, like, sure, like, you're my friend, so like there's some extra coolness to it, but like
Yeah.
literally, I mean, which I'm glad it was you at the end of the day, since I mean you're my closest friend in LAN kind of thing. But like just LAN as a whole, like, again, I don't think it should be for every single set. I don't think, you know, it should be
Sure.
crazy, but like,
Sure.
but even if it's like happens 10 times a year or this and that, like that example is like dope, dude. Like I loved it. I loved that.
I think it's not been done. So like this is something I take pride in. Like it's something that like it's never been done. I'm just gonna say that, at least to my recollection, like no one's ever done that. So like the fact that I
Yeah.
could just like kind of like, I always think of myself as a disruptor in a good way. I've read like a few books that are actually called disruptors, but like in positive ways, right? That's something that's like thinking outside of the box and like having the opportunity to do that. One, I'm very fortunate, but two, like what better way to show off a Lego set rather than in a video, just like in person, like, hey,
Yeah.
Christo,
Yeah.
did you
Two future potential customers. Yeah.
right? Did you like this build? Do you like the minifigs? Can I see them up close? Like, I mean, that's what it's all about. And
Yeah.
and
And early, like I mean, like
early, yeah,
and like really good early, like not just a week early, because like I mean it was like a solid, like it wasn't
month and a
too
half. It was an
early.
August 1st release, and it was
Yeah, so a month and a
super
half.
close.
I mean,
It's like
it was
June
just enough
18th.
time where it's like literally just like I mean, some of those people. I mean, there's a good chance some of those people didn't even know this set was coming out. So like, that was
That
probably
too.
even extra cool to those people.
That too. And like also, I did that like little short form video of like, hey, what's in the box, right? Of just like random people at the Brick World and like friends too, and like it was just cool to see, right? Like
Yeah, yeah, dude. I mean,
I
I will.
personally,
I mean, that was peak. That was awesome, man. That was just that needs to happen more to some extent. That just
I
does. I
would
mean,
if
that should be allowed in lane 100%.
if I had clear directions, and maybe this is something that I need to follow up, and I'm gonna hold myself accountable to that. I would love to pitch that idea and like, example, like what I had the stem set for like 2.5 weeks, and it's been embargoed, right? Whenever I posted that video, it had to surely be 2 weeks ago over.
Yeah,
Um, could I have gone and taken that set to, convention? I think last week was England. Say I took a flight, took that to England and displayed it there. Is that acceptable? Right. And I feel
yeah.
like I would do that. Like, I think that would be super fun for making it like, maybe not every month, but, a convention twice a year or two different conventions. Ironically, when a set comes out, be able to take it and display it there early and, talk about it. Like, hey, this was cool. Like, I got to build this early, and just my thoughts on it. It doesn't have to be the best Lego set of the year, right? Just a set.
Dude, and I didn't even think, dude, another example that weekend was when Ryan, Sean, and I were doing that Lego Star Wars panel thing. And
Yeah.
remember, and you still had it, and we brought it into the very end. Like, same concept, but like that's even just like maybe
Yeah.
a step even cooler, because like for a fact, the 200 people in that room were like all Star Wars fans. And sure, I mean, 3/4 of them knew it was coming out, whatever, they follow the news and everything. But like, to bring that into a room of literally all Star Wars fans too, a month and a half early, and let everyone, flip up the hatch,
Yeah.
see the Cal Kestis. Like, dude, that's just like, that is what that is what land should be. And dude, and you guys know my thoughts on land. Like, I don't care for the concept. I don't think I'd ever want to join for some of the restrictions that land has. But for the people that are in land and do that, I mean, for the definition of a land member, I think that fits that criteria damn near perfectly.
I don't think it has to be every time, man, but I think that opportunity like should be there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Or they should do it where like they set it up, and they just like specifically even tell you like, hey, like are you gonna go here? They put out a thing, and like, again, not a lot of people, maybe 3 people, like, I don't know, maybe 3, or like, 5, like 3 different sets to 3 different people to bring to Brick World or something, or to
Yeah.
another con, like, that type of stuff. Like, not everything, but just a couple things, and have a couple different people, and maybe your forte would be Ninjago. You know what I mean? If there's Ninjago coming out August 1st, you know what I mean? Maybe let you do a Ninjago set or 2, and some other people do some other things. You know what I mean? Like that type of thing.
That would be really cool. And like I get it too, like because like I mean, when you really think about it, like is Brick World recognized by Lego? I don't think so, right? It's because it's Brick World.
Well, at one point they worked together for many, many years, and like they still know of each other, but I'm pretty sure like Mark still gets deals from him. I'll leave it at that. Like they still work together in that sense, but like it's not. I don't think Lego is anywhere near as wanting to associate with brick. I could be totally wrong, but at one point I think it was more than it is today, at least. You know what I mean?
CPA says Brickworld is an officially recognized Lego
Oh,
network. So like, I think
okay.
that even is a little bit more proof in the pudding, right? Like totally should be like, yeah, like not held like accountable, but like, hey, there more opportunity, right? Like I feel like LAN is a good way to describe as opportunity to like do cool and unique things like that. And I think that's a good way of doing it. And I'm not putting this on Lego. Like I'm actually holding myself accountable. Like as a LAN member, I should probably like do more there and reach out like, hey, whatever set is coming, can I get like permission to like actually display it? And I'll be honest with you, now that we're discussing this, that is something I'm going to follow up and do. I don't know what's coming out. I'll be like totally frank with you. I don't know what's coming out and then, but if it's something I'm going to be able to get, I'd love the opportunity. And I like judging from last year, even from Tyler's reaction here on the stream, like it was clear that, someone, even just Tyler himself, appreciated that. So we'll see.
Oh, and that's even a set that I don't care for, but like just the concept of it was just fantastic.
Yeah. I mean, it was cool to see that set early. And I'll be honest, like Georgiana brought it. She was the real hero because I was not going back home to get it.
True. I didn't even think about that. Yeah. All right. Well, hey, extra shout out to Georgiana.
Because I didn't get it till like almost Saturday maybe, or Friday night maybe.
Friday afternoon, right? Since did she come Friday night and for the weekend, right?
It came Friday.
Oh yeah, Friday afternoon mail then, right?
Oh yeah. Oh, no, the set might have came Thursday or something, but like
true.
I wasn't home.
It's
just like I'm not coming. I wasn't about to drive home for it. Yeah.
Damn, that's
group
dope,
set
man.
Friday night.
Well, hey, we don't know what it is. We don't know what it is, right? But whatever the fall. I guess even if there is one, right? I guess we don't even know technically if there is one, let alone what it is, right? But the next UCS set in the fall, whatever that might be, and whatever price tag it might be, it would be pretty cool if you got that super early at Brickworld and we're able to show that first, bro. That would be like legendary.
I think that would be pretty cool. Whatever it is, right? Like it doesn't even have to be Star Wars. I'm gonna be completely honest.
Yeah, whether it's a $100 this or $1,000 that or $500 that, right?
Yeah. No, whatever it is, I'm in for it. Also, CPA, I'll shoot you a message, bro, if you want to hop on for a little bit. We got 15 minutes until if we hit 250 likes, that's the goal here. It's totally up to you, bro. I'm extending the invite, man. I know I texted you like 2 weeks or 2 months ago. I was like, oh, you need to pop in one of these streams one time, but definitely like set up like a full on co-host one or something. That'd be lit. There's a bunch of August sets. What is another August release? Ninjago's not August. Actually, is it? No, Ninjago's normally June 1st. March 1st and June 1st.
Hey, Sean, I think you're like 15 minutes. Or shit. Someone should probably type that to him. Yeah, I think you're like 15 minutes back in the stream, Sean. He's talking about the recognized stuff, probably with the Brick World, Lego thing.
I didn't realize that. For whatever reason, I thought they were, and then they weren't. But yeah, that makes sense. Best convention, all I'm gonna say.
What if Lego offered you to debut a Gabby dollhouse early? Would you do it?
If the set was lit, I would. Like if it was actually like a modular, like beautiful building. Like if it looked like that Friends set. You know what I'm saying? Like just because you're putting a label themed on it, right?
I guess. What if they made you like? What if like August 1st was coming around? They were releasing like 10 new Gabby dollhouse sets, and then Lego told you, hey, at Brickworld Chicago, you got to do a 4-hour panel talking about all these 10 Gabby dollhouse sets. Would you do it?
4-hour. I don't think I would do a 4-hour panel for something I enjoy, right? Like that just seems like extensive. Maybe Ninjago. I feel like I could talk. It has to be worthwhile. Ninjago, maybe. I don't know. Dude, I don't think I could do that though.
Well, Christo, you're telling me you're not grateful for the Gabby dollhouse?
I don't have to accept everything. I'll just leave it at that. Bro, are you getting nervous, Tyler? There's 15 minutes left. And we are, do you want to guess?
Well, we'll spoil it. 50 more likes, I would assume, right at 200 or like 199 or 202 or something.
Yeah. So
50 away, pretty much.
50 more likes, and then Tyler from LifeBreak Studios has to post a video by March 15th. We're putting a date on it.
Well, I mean, so hold on. I mean, not so fast. I mean, we hit the 150 for what was the reason for the 150 earlier?
Well, that was just for the stream goal.
Oh, that was just an actual goal. Okay, there was no actual like no thing beyond that. It was just a goal.
I mean, you have to post a short. I don't know. We could say that.
Well, no, but for you earlier, remember?
Did I have?
That was just a like a random goal, random number.
No, you're right. We said me and you are gonna bring up something pretty crazy at Brick World Chicago. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. So now it's locked. Yeah, it's locked in.
Now it's locked. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest. Tonight, I'm gonna stay on the phone here with Tyler for a little bit, and I'm gonna order something that is probably needed to pull this off. It's gonna cost probably like $400 or $500 to execute. So just so you guys know,
it's funny you say that, dude. I might honestly have what you're already saying, but we'll talk about it.
All right, we'll talk about it. But I will. I'll put in my request to. I haven't done this requested mock space. Now I don't have to build a mock, which makes my life easier. So thank you guys for the likes. I wanted to display all the Ninjago minifigs. I'll be honest, if I can still do that, I will. But you're gonna be shocked what we're gonna be bringing to Brick World, and it's in time, right? Yeah, you'll find out soon enough.
Hopefully, I mean, at the end of the day, hopefully.
Oh yeah, hopefully. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you might not, right?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the more we're talking about it, I mean, there is some percent chance that we can't do that 150 obligation. Because of not us, it's not our fault. But
I think we'd be safe too. I think you'll be safe too. Honestly, yeah. We'll talk more later about it. So chat, if you haven't already, like the freaking stream. We're only 45 likes away. We need 45 likes in the next 12 minutes.
Damn, dude. 5 likes in like a minute. No, what are we doing here, chat? Go the other way. Go the other way, chat.
Tyler's about to unlike this. He might not even have liked it yet.
That's actually true, man. I'm gonna make sure I unlike this damn thing.
Guys.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, we'll do a live. Look what I'm gonna do right here. See, it's highlighted there. Boom. Now it's out of there.
Oh my goodness. We also got Nally gifting a Stud City membership. Nally, the best gift that you can give. Shout out for the lucky member who gets a Stud City membership. Thank you so much for doing that. Much love. Appreciate that. It looks like I don't know who went to. Oh, it was Will Bricks Productions. Hey, that's for Will pushing. Jay Sparrow, we need your help, bro. What up, Jay Sparrow? Good to see you, man. If we hit 250 likes, Tyler's gonna post the first video in over a year and like 2 months. So we need 250 likes.
Yeah, I was gonna bring this up, man, and it just reminded me since I'm on your live, category on your channel. So you did a vertical for the second Eiffel Tower stream.
Yeah, did you see it?
I didn't watch it live, but I see it now, and it looks like it did good, right? I mean, are we back to semi vertical hype?
It was not like before, but it was pretty. I want to do it again. Like I think if I did it like every day, like it would be insane.
Well, dude, I mean, now that you say that, I mean, I guess my answer I probably already know. I mean, you were doing verticals every day in that era, mainly just due to the fact they were doing so good too, or like what made you have extra free time there, or like did you plan on going for like 2 weeks straight?
I never had extra free time. It was just that like I think I requested a lot of land sets, and I was getting a lot. Like I just had a lot of stuff I wanted to build, and that was sent over. Like just genuinely was like in a building montage, and we're kind of getting close to 100K, so I was just like having extra fun with it. So like every night I was like, and Georgiana like didn't yell at me for like not spending time. She's like, all right, do your thing.
Dude, that I know we just talked about it, man, but that era was effing insane, bro. And I guess it's literally your chance. Like, I mean, it was crazy. Like from a friend perspective, outsider perspective, like that was a crazy week. Like I feel like for like everyone that's like in this space of like who watches your streams and subs your like that was just crazy, man. Like if you know, you know. I mean, I would assume most of you guys in the chat were probably there. I mean, crazy time.
Bro, I even think back on it. Like, if you went and looked at that stream, I think I did like Lego Dreams one, like one of the Dream set, and I think BFAP is the one who texted me. He's like, "Hey, just so you know, you have 50,000 views on a live stream on a Lego Dream set." He goes like, "I just like he was like such a nice guy, man." He just said like, "Hey, man, I'm like proud of you. Like, just so you know, like no other creator's done that." And I was like, "Damn, dude, like that means a lot, you know." And like I was just having fun. Like I wasn't like trying to set a record or anything, but
Well, yeah, and that was, I mean, that was like the catalyst, right? That was the first vertical that you, or
I
like the first one that went like super big.
I'd have to look back, but like probably first super one that like super big. And then like I don't know if you remember the 100K one. I think we had a lot of people in there. It was like 300 the entire time or something. You know what I'm saying? For a just like a random, you know?
Well, the 100K, I mean, I remember we went
Or maybe it was
horizontal for like half hour, then we went vertical, and vertical. I mean, think about it. I mean, it was like literally like 600 subs in like an hour.
yeah. It was just like yeah, it was just crazy. Also, we'll continue this discussion, but I have to give this is the first time
First
this
time.
lovely gentleman is joining us in a very nice fashion. So shout out to CPA here. Welcome on in, man.
Yeah, it's crazy. The first time, I was just kind of chilling. I was actually playing a little bit of Red Dead.
Oh,
Which-
nice.
Just reminds me that I have to pre-order the train. I still haven't done that yet.
You got like what was it? Did I lose it? You got like 15 hours probably.
I'll just
Hey, unless it
hold on.
sells out. I mean, how many? I mean, that looks like that's definitely under 1,000 left, right? Or do you think
yeah.
it's
500.
so like
Here, let me check.
500 to 600 or something?
Yeah, last I checked, it was like 800.
Wait, you can manually check like the actual digits?
Oh, you can like put the link or
I do the
You could-
old. I hack the system.
the hack buttons, right?
Bro,
Also,
dude, that's
shout out Nally.
insane.
Shout out to Nally for the $10 donation. She says, "Tyler, please do one video for us. We miss you. We need
Thank you for that, Natalie. Thank you for that.
we only need 40 likes in the next 7 minutes."
Yo, CPA, can you tell us the numbers on the two that are not doing so well? I'm curious which one is. They're like super similar. I just don't know which one's actually above who. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm gonna check the train first. One sec.
Wait, let's get a guess. I'm at 29,500. I think there's 500 left. Ballpark.
I'm gonna go 29,582 that have sold.
Wow.
So I think there's like 420 left.
Okay.
Minus. So there is just over 29,161 that have sold. So there's still about 840 left. So there's
Okay.
still a bit of wiggle room.
Wow, that's kind of a lot. Okay. Like
Yeah.
I don't think that'll sell out by tomorrow, I'll be honest.
Yeah, no, it depends. Yeah, I think you're right. I don't think it'll sell out. That's a lot to move in the next chunk.
But I mean, dang near sold out. Like I'll give it.
Oh
give it
yeah,
full
no,
credit.
that's a huge success.
Let me think about this.
Let's
800
see.
left.
Yeah, I mean, whether it's 29,000 or 30,000 sold, the designer of that set is gonna be having a beautiful steak dinner here. You know, pretty soon.
I mean, I'd have to be 800 people buying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, I mean, or 400 people buying two each.
Wow. And when you look at it, dude, that's $225,000 worth of that one set. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's wild to think about it in that respect. All right, let's see. I think this is going to be Merchant Boat. There's 19,881 left.
Well,
So
how
he
many?
sold-
Hold
he
on.
sold about-
My dad was curious on this, so let me write these down. So what was that number on Merchant Boat?
He sold about 10,200.
Okay. All right. Sweet. I got that written down. And then other one is what, the Scholar, right?
Yeah, let me go down to that one. Got to do the old, I got to hack the system. It takes a little bit.
I thought you had like some like back end Bricklink data that like only you have.
I mean, I can keep it that way, but no, that's not. Unfortunately, I can pretend at least. Let's see.
That's $87,000 if he's getting 5%.
Let's see.
It's well deserved. Definitely well deserved.
Oof. So for he sold, I think, just over 5,000.
Oh, wow, so half.
Wait,
Let me double check that.
I was like, yeah, I was like, those lines don't look like they're
The line-
5,000 apart.
The lines could lie, right? Like I feel like. I like the
just
merchant
over
boat.
5,000.
So these lines are not accurate then, like in relativity.
Bro, I mean, so it's literally, yeah, because I mean, think about it. I mean, if it's 10,002 on merchant and you said a little over 5, so say 5,100 on the scholar, I mean, that's double, exactly half or double, and those lines don't contribute to that.
Wait, let me make sure I'm looking at the right one. I might be giving false information. Let's see. Oh, might have to amend that. You guys are right. I didn't quite pass the smell check. I'll find the right information.
Yo, happy birthday.
Okay. So yeah, he sold about 30%. So just under 10,000.
Okay. That.
Yeah, that tracks a lot more.
Okay, so scholars in last place. Okay.
So these lines are accurate then.
I'm surprised the boat didn't do better, man. That boat's beautiful.
I am totally with you. I honestly thought this would be way up there in sales. I thought it was a really good set. I think a lot of people are going to be bummed they missed out on this one.
It's a pretty good size too. I like to say this: the in-hand reviews really make or break the final push of like, is this really going to do well, or is it just going to kind of fade into the darkness?
Do you think the reviews, like from them, like from the designers?
No, I think like the land reviews. So yes, just seeing them in person, seeing them in hand, really kind of can change the tide. Like I know a lot of people, myself included, that was really hyped for Lost City.
Mm-hmm.
And then seeing it in person, just seeing the back is like this flat drop off. I think it turned a lot of people off to it, unfortunately.
What land person did this review? Do you know?
I did.
Oh, you did?
I thought you were being funny. Were you?
No,
Was I the only one, or was there anyone else?
I'm pretty sure they only send one of each copy out.
Damn.
Why didn't you show me the boat yesterday then, or 2 days ago?
Bro, it was sitting on display. What do you mean? I'm not gonna I don't draw. I definitely said, I'm like, oh, that's the BDP, bro. You might have just thought it was like an old one.
No shot. No, dude.
Were you there? Yeah, you were there
$1
in
million,
person,
man. You did not say that to me.
It was right under your nose. You didn't know.
I mean, it's on display, like right in the room. Like it's been, like it's in like every video. I loved it, man. I was planning on building this day one. It's kind of like a modular boat. I think the video did fairly well. For a channel my size, like it got good views, and like more importantly, the comments were pretty good. So like, yeah, I'm a little shocked.
If I had to take a wild guess, I'd probably just say like when you're going against two castle sets, basically essentially two castle medieval sets.
Yeah,
man, it's just hard to compete.
Yeah,
it's really, really difficult to compete.
Were you able to did you purposely pick out the boat to review, or did they assign land members each one?
I'll be 100% honest. They gave me a ranking of like what I would want, and my number one was the Wild West Train, which I 100% was transparent, and even with the designer, it's just my interest, right? And then my number two was the merchant boat.
Who got the train? Wasn't it Tiago?
Train. Was it iRacing or the racing guy?
Oh, it could have been, yeah.
What's his name?
Is it Australian race? No. Dang, I don't remember.
Where is it?
Racing Brick? Is that who you guys are talking about?
Yeah, Racing Brick got it. Yep.
Is that what it is? That would make sense for a LEGO channel.
Although, I mean, what's he doing over there? Racing trains or what? I thought he was racing cars.
He's racing bricks. Okay.
I guess that's true.
I'll be honest, like I definitely like that is a cool set to get because you could make two videos easily, one powering it up. Oh, he definitely did that, didn't he?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. I would 100% do the same. Like definitely power it up. I mean, that would just make a really good video.
Wow, it has It really has the engine and then 4 cars. Man, that's a big footprint.
Yeah.
And a lot of figs.
A
Wow.
lot of figs.
Holy cow. I'm starting to feel a little better about pulling the trigger on this.
Did you execute, or are you still contemplating?
It's sitting in the cart. Right now I'm looking at, I have about $60 of insider points that I feel like might work very well going towards this, since I missed the double, which no, they're not even doing double VIP for these.
They don't do double points for these.
Yeah.
No, they exclude them.
I think that makes a lot of sense to use those. I might do that.
Yeah, and you're not getting that Ferrari polybag either, man. Some Ferrari.
Oh no! Oh no!
You know what, man? I'm gonna be honest. I'm pretty happy they at least give us the 5% with Lego checkout.
No, you're right.
And it probably saves them money using Lego's like back end, like website. So like in reality,
100%.
they're saving money, not really the consumer.
100%.
I didn't watch Racing Brick's review, but because I intend to build this set, but like I'm sure he did a fantastic job.
Oh yeah.
Who did the medieval? Who did the siege encampment? I think Danny Bob did the siege encampment.
That
No,
was
David.
that was David.
Didn't Danny also get a copy of this?
I don't think so. Let me look.
Man, I know she did a short form with it. I know for a fact.
Scrolling through the shorts.
Because I saw her playing with the I always forget the name of it. I'm gonna call it a catapult. It might have been on her second channel. But I think
Doing some digging.
The short form would have been on.
Oh yeah, there it is.
See?
Let me mute this.
Is it on her main page?
It's on her second channel.
Okay. Yeah.
Siege Encampment. That's weird. I thought they've only ever sent out one of each.
So I mean, there you have it. That's proof that they sent multiple copies. Or a couple copies. I mean, that's not huge, right? It's not like they sent 5 of the same set somewhere.
Yeah, that would be odd that she wouldn't have done a full review, because I'm not seeing a full review of it anywhere on here.
Okay, so she just did short form, which is
technically land people, can't they just do a picture for a review?
They could.
Yes, but I feel like when it's the BDP, like the whole point of it is so people can get like as in-depth of a view of it.
Yeah.
So I feel like it would be a little disingenuous to just do a short.
Yeah, I'll be honest. When I got the set, it was like just about Christmas time, a day after. I misread the like deadline, and I thought it was like 3 days later, and I was just like, what? Like they sent this set? Because I'll be honest, being in LAN, I am not used to having a month in time to do a review and like shoot all these clips, which was really nice that BDP did that. So
I mean, bro, if BDP wants to get some extra big views on these sets, man, they need to tell all the LAN guys, hey, I built cursed minifigures inside of the Lego Siege, encampment or whatever, or I built the Lego merchant boat in 24 hours, or something like that. That's what you guys need to be doing.
Beast it up.
Yeah.
All right, I'm chipping the card right now.
Ooh.
I'm swiping it digitally.
Digitally swiped. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, man. You can't go wrong with this set. This set is so fire.
How often do you guys get the like security verification thing pop up on Lego when you're doing? I feel like it happens every time for me.
Yeah, for your account or for
with my bank, with my bank.
The 3-digit, like.
No, just like right now it says transaction verification. We need to authenticate this purchase, or else they'll think it's fraud.
No, I mean, so I usually check out with PayPal, and I get the PayPal verification every time because I check out with PayPal. But that's it.
I've never got
this. Just my bank.
What bank do you use? Well, if you feel like disclosing.
I'll tell you guys after, but it's a local bank.
Okay.
Well, no, regional. It's not local, but like Midwest regional.
I love Chase.
Yeah, I grew up in a Chase family, so I'm just a Chase dude now.
I did have this Chase bank account once. I think there was $100 stuck in there, and like my dad had it or something, and so I was trying to get, and it just took forever. But I finally was able to get that $100, and it was
not worth it.
well, I mean, $100, like kind of free because you kind of wrote it off, kind of thing, and then you get the $100 back. Like,
yeah,
I don't know. It's like finding $20 finding $20 in your pocket,
sure,
like jeans or whatever. That's a win.
Dude, I'll never forget. This was maybe like 3 years ago at this point, but my childhood wallet that like I just had when I was like 12, dude. Like I had like my school ID in there and a little bit of cash maybe if I'm out and about. Like, and I just didn't. I had no clue where it was, or like didn't see it for like 8 years or 10 years or whatever. And then when I found it like in like a bin out in the garage, I cracked it open, and lucky me, man, there was a 10 and a 5 in there. So
that's a good day.
That's a great day.
Hey,
you buy
long-term savings, man. I mean, $15 over 10 years. I mean, I'll take it.
Might be losing inflation, but hey, it's a win.
Dude, another thing. I mean, dude, now that we bring this up, I mean, I'll never forget when I found a 20 on the streets of Chicago, and I did a little. I saw it in front of me. I don't know what type of bill it was yet, but I saw it was at least a single. I'm like, I'll do it. So I look around. I kind of, I make sure no one's looking, and then I kind of hit it with like I take a little bit of a big step, to kind of get my foot over it, and then I just go pick it up, and it was a 20.
It wasn't one of those things where it was like a sticker where it was just stuck to the ground.
But luckily, I did not get. It was not on a fishing line, and they did not reel in the 20, and I was not on camera.
Hey, are you hyped about any of these for Series 5?
I was just talking with Cooper and Riley, and I was like, man, I gotta cut somewhere. And like Adventures in Transylvania, I love it. It's so hype, but it's gonna be at least like $350 on the cheap end.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, does it fit anywhere? It doesn't really fit anywhere in my collection, unless I have been toying with getting a bigger display area to put upstairs where you can put modulars and sets that are a little more refined, I guess, if you will. So this could go really well up there, but man, it's gonna be pricey. The BDP is getting pricey.
It is, yeah.
I mean, you want to put sets up on the main floor that like when the family comes, they can like extra appreciate it, since it's not like some like Sonic set. Like,
yeah,
it's, like,
exactly.
It looks professional.
Exactly. Put some modulars or
something that looks aesthetically clean. Like, yeah, I get that. Yeah, I'll be honest. I listed this as my number one for that like review sesh.
I mean, are either of you guys allowed botanicals on the main floor or no?
Yeah, we have what's the $100 one that was overpriced, but I still bought it for $100. It was a birthday gift for my wife.
And it's on the main floor.
The orchid? Is it the orchid?
Is it the orchid?
No, I think that one's 50.
Does it have a flower pot?
Yes.
Was it the? Dang.
I think. Well, okay. I know we have the orchid. I think that one was 50, but then we have the Birds of Paradise.
Oh, okay. That's what I was thinking. That was really cool.
Yeah.
It's not this one, right? The flower.
No. This was like a year, 2 years ago.
Expensive?
That price is geeked. I don't know why is that price. Wild.
Dude, am I crazy? Or like, I mean, I follow like 1,000 people on Instagram, and like, sure, I mean, I'm not going to claim that I can see everyone's, but like, I mean, I scroll through there enough where I would assume between a story or an Instagram actual post, I would see it. But like I'm like, how come I saw nobody? I saw no post this year on Valentine's Day of, either, side, girl giving boy or boy giving girl, like, with a bundle of Lego roses. I saw 0 post about that. 0.
That's I didn't think about that, but I think I agree with you. I haven't seen it either.
I would have thought that'd be way more like people do. Like, even if they like, even if it's meaningful, I thought more people would have just done it for the picture. Hey, like they did it, like post a story. You know what I mean?
I'll be honest. I have it. So Lego sent these flower arrangements, and I gave these to my my grandmother, And I was like, oh, I'm gonna take like a little fun video or something. Where I was like, you know, like I don't really want her on camera, so like I didn't. But like the thought was there. I was like, I'm gonna do this because it was a day before Valentine's Day, and like that's why I brought him to her. But I was like, I just like she doesn't need to be on camera. Like even though she probably would like it, but she's 85. Like it's probably the last thing she wants.
Yeah.
But she did like them. But I think 110 was geeked for these. It should have been like $70, $80 tops. I don't know why they were so expensive.
Some of them hit some, like pretty much all of them actually hit a pretty good discount at Costco pretty quickly, which is always nice.
Is that more an alarming thing that like, I mean, we talked about this earlier that like Target ran sales on the March 1st releases, a few of them, before they're even released. And
was
like,
that national or was that local and accidental?
No, it was online. Ready. Any. It wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't like I just got lucky at Target. Like this was like anybody could have just hopped on and grabbed some March 1st releases 2 weeks early on pre-order, but discounted 20%.
Oh,
wild.
Yikes! Like all of them or specific ones?
The ones
like,
that
the F1s.
The Speed Champions, not Speed. The Lego City Formula One set was on the $30 one with the kick solver and the Ribble tool. There was that one, and there's also the new STEM set. So it's like, is Lego's just like mildly overpricing sets because like retailers can like literally just go down in price? Like, I don't know. There's that concern.
Yeah, and so I know that, or at least back in the day, it used to be where you had to buy every set, and you had to buy at least one or a handful or a shipment of every set in the catalog. So it might still be that, but they're just trying to get rid of all the stuff that they know might not sell as quickly as some of the other stuff.
But I also feel like Lego's continue to make like sets that are like super niche oriented that like, you know, like it's just not going to hit most of the fandom. I think this is a great example of Vincent Van Gogh, like $200 for an art set. Like that is super niche. Even the Formula One sets, I think, are super niche.
Yeah, like this one, we're going to see if this ends up in a Target, it's going to be there you could put a sticker on the back and check to see if that's the same one you see every time you go to Target.
Oh, that's going to be a fun video.
Oh, there you go. And a little, like a Post-it note or one of those little tabs that can easily rip off so you don't like.
Right.
Yeah.
I have to make it small.
You
I'll put it like
a Stud City sticker.
Ooh.
There you go. Put a Life Bricks will make a video on March. I'll come back March 15th. Tyler will make a video.
Could do a Life Bricks was here sticker.
Are you going to Brickworld Chicago this June?
What's Brickworld Chicago? I've never heard that.
Yeah, none of us know what that is. I mean, we don't know what it is, first off, and it's not like we live close to it either.
It's probably really far away.
Other side of the globe.
I feel bad for the people that have to. We're lucky. Within driving distance, it's awesome.
It is.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, no, we are lucky. But like, we still like, I don't like. I'm like even Tyler himself too, right? Like, we're definitely in driving distance. Like, we could drive home and not stay in a hotel, which would save a lot more money, right? You know, hotels aren't cheap, but like, it's just not worth it, right? Like, it's all
you're missing out on so much if you're not there.
So much. Yeah.
And then driving back and forth, like even if you're like, what would the cutoff be?
20 minutes.
20 minutes? You wouldn't get a hotel. You just drive like back and forth.
20 minutes is no big deal.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Within 20. Yeah.
But I think 20 minutes at 4 a.m.
But it's just 20. Like, it's not.
So I will say this: I was 3 minutes away, and the 4 a.m. drives were rough. I will say, instead of just walking up to the hotel.
Yeah. Because you didn't.
I was
weren't
across
like,
the street. Yeah.
Okay, you were at a different hotel.
Yeah, it was rough.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna side with you there, man. Like, I stayed at a different hotel like the first like 2 nights, the one time because it was all booked out, and like it was a significant difference. Like, it was just something about being able to just walk upstairs and just like go to bed.
But I mean, to be fair, yeah, you make a good point. Like basically $1,000 to stay there for a week.
Fair.
Saving that, driving 20 minutes.
I mean,
Yeah, no, but okay, but the more we talk about this, I agree. I mean, being in the like not having to leave the convention hall from the hours of 10 p.m. to whenever you end up going to sleep and wake up, like it is just so nice. And plus, I mean, I'll say this forever too. I mean, and all of us can probably vouch for this. I mean, it's not even so much even at the nighttime thing. It's even just like if you just need a midday little 3 p.m. like, hey, let me check out for 20 and just go in my room and just reset and come back down after 20. Like, you're only a elevator away, versus having to so I mean, I think in the grand scheme of things, I mean, I think it's well worth the money.
100%.
Yeah. I mean, I'm also, I don't know how long you guys are staying for. I think I'll probably just be like Wednesday to. I definitely didn't get a Wednesday night. They were all booked when I think, so I have to probably get a hotel a different night. But I'll be there Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night,
Nice.
and then like Sunday go home or just get another hotel somewhere else or something.
Yeah, I opted for Wednesday arrival through Monday departure.
Oh, so Sunday night and Wednesday night.
I mean, at the running? You got the running this year, CPA?
Yep.
Wait.
Yeah, we're going all out. Because last year I had a bunch of hotel points from work trips. So it was the whole thing was free, but I just had to drive back and forth, and it was like driving back and forth.
Yeah.
So this year,
well, that's a huge chunk of change, right? Like you went to work anyways, right? So it ended up just like, would you have used those points for a free work? No, like
probably not, just because we're not really traveling too much. So in the near future, at least, there wasn't anything on the horizon. It's like, well, I could save it for this, so it made sense. Yeah.
Dude, Brickworld, man. Oh, I'm so hyped. It's just wild how good of a week that is. Like, it's just unreal, bro.
Meet your future spouse at the running.
Come on, Tyler.
I'm the only one that needs to.
That should be me in their future. Yeah.
Coop needs one, right?
True. Coop still needs one. Yeah.
Come on, Coop. And you can just crash a wedding that's there like on Sunday not Sunday, Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah, dude, that's the funniest part about Brickworld too, man. There's weddings going on. There's like grocery store panels going on. Like,
yeah. I will say this. I was in Atlanta 2 weekends ago for that Atlanta BrickCon. One of the biggest things I liked about it is there was a Lego store within like 5-minute drive, and I was like, well, that's kind of cool. But that's just
with no BS Schaumburg traffic. I mean, the Woodfield Mall is, I think, factually 5 minutes away. But I mean, first off, I mean, I'll say this much. I mean, just getting from the parking lot into the Lego store is 5 minutes, though. Just because I mean, you got to park a mile away in the parking lot there.
That is accurate. Yeah, okay. I guess I didn't even put 2 and 2 together. I didn't even go to Lego store like the last 2 times I went there. I think it was because I was like in a different like city. It was like, oh, let's go to Lego store.
Well, see, I go to the Woodfield one. I mean, like Tuesday, Wednesday, like whatever first day, like some of the other people go. Like I just tag along at least then, because they do the pab. They put special special pab like in the boxes out. Like for people to get like extra pab. But other than that, I mean, again, I go to these Lego stores so much, and like, I'm not doing any FPJ stuff all that often. So I mean, I'm not like some of these people that like go like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, like every single day. I'm like, all right, no, like I will go one day.
Yeah, that's a lot. Dang.
Yeah.
It's like there's not 7 releases this week. They're not releasing something new every day. It's gonna be the same dusty pab boxes that are there every 7 days.
My uncle used to go, but they used to call him because they got horses in like the pab wall.
Oh,
like
nice.
I would drive for that, but not for bricks. Like it would have to be.
Speaking of Lego stores next to Brickworld, while I have you guys here and can potentially peer pressure the both of you, what about Brickworld Grand Rapids?
Wait, CPA, am I wrong? I thought every other Brickworld wasn't happening this year.
Has that officially been announced? I know Brickworld Grand Rapids hasn't been officially announced and is still TBD, but has it the opposite been officially?
Unless, I mean, Sean would know. Sean, I mean, is it public yet, or can we talk? Or I mean, or is it 2026? Mark's not doing any other ones.
That would be interesting, and it wouldn't surprise me just because Unfortunately, last year, 2024 Grand Rapids, it wasn't as much crowd as 2023 is what would have been the first year.
Okay.
There was a lot of traffic the first year. It was awesome to see, and it just was maybe like 60% of the size as far as traffic walking through. So that was unfortunate, but
I think I'll be honest.
You know what?
My only constraint with this one, I could probably swing this. My only constraint would be like RLFM days, if that.
Oh, true.
Yeah,
Well,
it's true,
speaking
'cause
about
that's at the end of the month, right? End of September.
Somewhere along there. That's granted. I get invited and all that good
Mm.
stuff. I mean, but like, I'll be honest. That's my priority if I could do it this year.
Definitely.
well, CPA. I mean, we could talk about this a little bit more fully, I guess, post stream. But just conceptually, I mean, what about the thing that's opening next month or whatever, or later this month, or this month?
Is it? That's got to be a Saturday, right? It's a Tuesday.
So, yeah.
Okay.
So, Christo, there's something opening about like an hour and 20 minutes from us or so. That I guess I can. I mean, Bricks and Minifigs. I mean, I guess we won't say the town, but it's a Bricks and Minifigs opening like a little over an hour from us, Christo.
Wow.
On the Indiana side. I mean, I don't know if that's something. I mean, I'm kind of down because I've never been to an opening of one. Like, I don't know. Like, I would go to it just to chill, see what's up. I mean, you might be. I mean, Christo, you might be able to honestly talk to them beforehand and even set something up in the fact of, them promoting I mean, out of us three. I mean, of course, you're the. Yeah. If I was actually uploading shit, maybe people would care. But I mean, Christo, you might even be able to work something in, like, if you. I don't know if it's, I don't know if they'll give you like, some credit or something like that. I don't know how that works, but they might be able to actually promote you're there and, helps them and people will know you're there type thing.
I would do it, man. If CPA, if you have a lead or anything,
Yeah, so I'm trying to get in contact with the owners, because of course I do know both Study Economy, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he works at the BAM in Novi, and
is that Michigan?
Yeah. So I've been over there to that one a couple times. I was able to connect with the owner, actually at one of the part owners at Brick World Grand Rapids 23. So that was kind of cool. We met there. He actually works as a recruiter for CPAs. So that's why he was kind of like,
oh, sick.
At the time, what's the Lego CPA? So that was kind of fun. But so I asked him and he said, oh, I'll see if I can figure out who the owners are and get something working.
Yeah, dude, that'd be epic.
Let me see the official date, and I'll send it to you guys.
Yeah, even if, that would be really cool. Dude, I hate to say this, but like, I've actually never even been to a single BAM. I've met a few store owners already, few, like on close connections too, like someone I talk to regularly, and like I've never been to a BAM.
Well, yeah, and you weren't when we went Tuesday last year at Brickworld. I don't think you popped up to Chicago or Schaumburg until Wednesday last year.
Yeah, I slid. Yeah, Wednesday I came up.
So you came up a day after the BAM trip, yeah. Oh, I guess I didn't even realize in the private chat we could put the town, right? I mean,
duh.
So I mean, so it's not actually technically the town that I thought you meant CPA, but it's this one. Right?
Yeah, I mean they're close, so it's within a fair driving distance to me.
Yeah, man.
Well, no, I thought you meant this one. I thought you meant that one.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Dang, that's kind of actually hype, bro.
I know, and I literally had no idea that it was even happening. Apparently, they've only been being public on Facebook and such since November. But I feel like even then I should have at least heard it was happening. A coworker today, as he was leaving, was like, "Hey, I think they're opening some new Lego store." And I'm like, "Oh, it's probably this." He's like, "Yeah, that sounds right." I was like, I had no idea that was happening. So now I know.
Dang, man. I'd definitely be interested.
Yeah, but I don't know because I know sometimes, especially out west, they've had like one of the bigger California stores, at least I assume bigger, because they had Ahmed Best and go out there. And then, of course, Chris Duck Bricks was out there as well. But I know sometimes they push for these big drops where they get creators. And Harry was there, of course, as well. Brickmaster Harry. So
We need to get Hayden Christensen to this one.
Could you imagine? Oh my word, that would be hilarious.
Hey, it would bring that opening day traffic from 200 people to 20,000. That's for sure.
And then they could buy a set to get signed. You just load it up with Anakin set.
That is the smartest thing, dude. If Bam would get any of these actors, let alone Hayden, and they could stock up on every Anakin's interceptor and Duel on Mustafar and everything on the market, even for just market price, and just charge an extra $25 per unit at the store. Make 25 a pop and then sell them all just to get them signed by Hayden. Like, I'm surprised you don't hear people or stores doing that. Did the one in California have a whole bunch of AATs or Gungan subs for Ahmad Best?
I would hope so,
or something,
but I'm not sure.
It would be really hard to swing him at an event like that, right?
Oh yeah, to a secondhand Lego store opening, that would be tough.
Right, I just feel like he wouldn't be interested at all.
I mean, unless you give him the bag. If you give him the money, I mean, they can only. You just keep going up until he says yes, I guess.
I'm actually afraid to even ask what that price point is.
It's crazy to think, man. I think I said this on the ACOP stream.
For sure, 6 digits for an event or less.
Man,
well, see, the toughest thing is I wonder if it's less, and then he just takes a percentage of all the photo ops and SIGs. You know what I mean? I wonder if it's one flat fee or if it's $25K, but he gets 50% of everything, so it ends up being $200K. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I think it can be different just depending on what you negotiate with them. It can be a flat fee, and then you as the convention get the money from everyone paying the cover charge, if you will, but or the photo op and all that jazz. So I feel like it just depends on how you structure it.
Did anyone think 5 years ago that Hayden Christensen was going to be the #1 draw for 3 years straight at every convention? Dude, when I think I said this on ACOP, dude, there was the voice of Mario, not Chris Pratt or anything like that, but the OG voice of Mario or something at GalaxyCon. And I'm not, and I saw his little booth, as we were waiting in line for Hayden, and bro, there was one fella waiting to talk to the voice of Mario, and he's
been at every convention.
Line for Hayden.
He's been at every convention since 2015 or sooner or earlier.
The Mario guy?
Yeah.
He goes to so many thinking to myself, dude, Mario's been around for 100 years. It's global, bro. Bajillions of people know what Mario is, but Hayden still outdoes the Mario guy. It's because
he's still novel in the sense that he doesn't do conventions or in the last 3 years.
He's doing 6 to 12 a year for the past 3 years.
Yeah, so it's still new enough. If you come back in 10 years and he's still doing conventions, his line, unless he's done a lot more Star Wars, which I hope so. I hope.
I mean, imagine Hayden having 20,000 people every year, every convention for the next 20. I mean, dude. I mean, he would literally be the #1 celebrity of all time if that happens.
I mean, just think about it. What if I'm trying to think of a like actor. I mean, Ewan doesn't do. Does he still do it? Does he do as many as Hayden?
No,
does?
not as many. No,
but sometimes
I think I've only seen him do 1 a year, maybe two max.
Yeah. I mean, if
Hayden would outdo Ewan 100% of the time. 100%, dude.
He's got the heartthrob aspect though, which Ewan doesn't quite have, unfortunately. You had a lot of. I remember my sister-in-law saying she had a Hayden poster in her room when she was in high school.
Wow.
Has she been one of the 100,000 people to line up for a pic with him? Or
no, she's not.
She doesn't like Hayden anymore.
The cons. No, she's not into the con life.
Damn. Hey, until he's at Brickworld and you can bring her into a nice calm setting to meet Hayden.
Brickworld and calm. I hope it's not calm. Brickworld should be calm.
Imagine after hours, dude, doing ping pong and beer with Hayden Christensen, man. I mean,
that's 10 grand a swing.
Lego foosball with Hayden Christensen.
So I know, and this is, I know, wasn't there another stream or something where you were talking about doing a pack or something? Because I feel like Hayden would be chill. Well, he'd be down to. Would you smoke a cig with Hayden?
I know he smokes. Like, I mean, if he offered me a cig, I mean, I would not deny a cig. I don't smoke, but like, if he offered me a cig, if that's what it took, man, I'd smoke a cig next to him, bro.
Oh my god! What if he gave you his? He's like, here you go.
It's Hayden. I'd take a puff.
cig.
I would happily take a puff off.
Oh my god! Sean said he's 150K roughly. I would have said 6 digits for sure. Like,
There you go.
Yeah.
The cost to start a BAM.
I think it's cheaper than that to start a BAM.
No.
You could start a completely new BAM, or you could invite Hayden to your existing BAM.
That's scary.
Or at that point, dude, just invite Hayden to your house, dude. I mean, instead of making a BAM, just invite him to your house and then have everyone line up outside.
Charge people to come to your house.
Yeah.
Is that how much it costs to make a BAM? 150K for like the.
I mean, the franchise fee's got to be like 20 grand or less.
I was gonna say it can't be that much. Yeah, but obviously buying out inventory.
It's crazy to think, dude. I mean, a Steak and Shake is cheaper to make than a BAM, bro, isn't it? I mean, isn't Steak and Shake only like 20 G's or something?
40K for a BAM franchise fee. Wow, it's more than I expect.
Dang,
it's more than a McDonald's. Maybe even more than Chick-fil-A.
Well, Chick-fil-A, they also only like literally accept like 10 people a year or something. I mean, they're very, very strict to that.
10 grand is the initial financial commitment for Chick-fil-A. What are you waiting for, Tyler?
I mean, dude, hey, if it was 3 years ago, man, I'd be all for it. But I'm not a big Chick-fil-A guy anymore.
That's fair.
I kind of fell off.
What about Culver's?
I mean, dude, I like Culver's way more than Chick-fil-A, but
interesting.
But I mean,
wait, dude, if you want a chicken sandwich, where are you going?
Popeyes, Tyler. You want a Popeyes?
Funny you say that. I mean, yeah, Popeyes, but I think we've talked about this. I mean, like, I'm only going. There's only a select few Popeyes I'm going to. Like, I mean, I would pick Popeyes, but like the thing is, I would go to any Chick-fil-A. And trust that Chick-fil-A, but I'm only trusting 1 out of every 10 Popeyes.
Okay, that's a good. That's a fair statement. I wouldn't say 1 out of 10, but that's a little selective. But
well, okay,
Popeyes
Christo.
I'm not going back there.
Christo, dude, think about it this way, man. I mean, there's only 2 Popeyes within probably 30 minutes of us that I mean, I guess 3 now because one opened up in your town just like last year, right?
That's probably prospect number 1.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sure. I mean, because I don't think that town can do no wrong. So I guess there's 3 now.
I actually, fundamentally, I would say we live in the best town there is in Northwest Indiana right now. My opinion.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah. 100%. I don't. Yeah. I would 100% say that. Yeah.
Yeah. SJ would be the other one I would maybe put over it, but
there's nothing in SJ.
Exactly.
It looks like Sean's heading out. Have a good night, man.
Later, Sean. Appreciate you, man.
Later.
Yeah.
Chicken burgers?
I've never.
Is that like an international thing, Liam?
I've never heard of that before.
I think Liam's in Aus. I think.
Oh, really?
I'm pretty sure. Liam, correct me if I'm wrong.
Wait, you said Australia?
Yeah.
So they just call everything different over there, right?
Is that just like shredded chicken formed into a patty and then cooked on a grill? Oh, he's from Tasmania.
Ooh, he's in Tasmania. That's cool to hear. Isn't there an animal called the Tasmanian devil? Isn't that an animal?
No, that was created for Looney Tunes. It's not a real thing.
Dude, no. Dude, there's definitely. I mean, I remember seeing it in the zoo, man.
That was a minifig. I'm thinking of the minifig. CMF.
Yeah, it's fake. It's not real.
Look it up, dude. Look up Tasmanian devil. It's a little dude. There's a little black like furret thing.
Yeah, show me the picture.
You look it up yourself, man.
Show me where's the picture, bro?
Okay, that's funny. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, see, look, yeah, right there.
They do not look like the cartoon though. That's hilarious. They're like little rats.
Bro, you guys, dude. Christo, look up the Okapi, man. Do you guys know about the okapi. OKAPI. Bro, this was like the trippiest animal when I was 10. Yeah, right.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah. Is that like an anteater sort of?
Oh, it's like a mix. It's
Yo.
like a zebra horse anteater, man.
Yeah, bro, that's a
That ain't real.
I mean,
that ain't
yes,
real.
That's AI generated.
That's rendered. That's a rendered.
it's literally the
ChatGPT
first like animal hybrid, bro.
I didn't know OpenAI sold rights to Google search, man. That's crazy. I've never even heard of that. Okapi.
Well, see, look, I mean, dude, I was a big Zoo Tycoon player back in the day, man. I mean, so I was a big fan of animals growing up, like huge fan.
Animals are cool.
And the one reason why I wish I didn't have a MacBook, man, so I could actually play Zoo Tycoon still. Since
They don't have it for Mac at all.
It wasn't like made for Mac, but like even the disc, like I've bought 2 different disc readers, to plug into my MacBook on both of them. I mean, I've got a new MacBook and this 2017, and I literally the disc just doesn't play. The disc doesn't do anything.
Wow.
Like I would literally do like I want to make a zoo on Zoo Tycoon so damn badly again. It's been like 10 years, and I just can't.
This
What
is
are we looking at here?
Oh, Liam, I look up a map of Tassie. Is this?
Is that like his like subdivision or something, or like what are we looking at here?
I actually don't know. Is this like an island off of Australia? I'm unfamiliar.
Looks like a shark's tooth, the shape of the island.
Yeah.
Oh, CPA man, you might know this. I mean, I know you're not a like a tax
biologist.
But bro, does Puerto Rico pay the same taxes that we do?
I cannot say.
Dude, I asked my tax person today, dude. She's like, I've never like she didn't know the answer. She's like, that's the first question I've been asked like all year that I just don't know the answer to. Like, are they paying like federal tax over there?
Yes, they are, and they pay local income tax because they're a territory, so we take care of them.
Well, so Guam's also territory. So you're telling me the Guam guys are paying federal too?
The Guamies.
Wow.
That's just so weird to think, man. Like the Guam are paying federal. It just doesn't feel right.
I mean, we protect them. They're under our jurisdiction.
So I mean, so U.S. military would protect Guam.
Yeah.
So Guam has no, individual military force.
I mean, they might have a police department, but yeah, I doubt they have a military.
So Guam is paying federal and Florida's not.
That's funny.
I mean, if we're really thinking about things.
Does Florida have like a view tax or something, or their property taxes are insane?
Yeah. I think their property tax is way higher. I think that's.
Weren't they just talking about? Wasn't Ron DeSantis just talking about wanting to get rid of property tax in Florida though, like a week ago?
They're just not going to pay any tax then. Everyone's going to move to.
No, oh my god.
So that's not even. It's 1% here.
Yeah, it's 1% here. That's a huge difference when you like actually do. Because like think of the average home price in Florida compared to here.
Like millions,
right? So that's ridiculous.
That's crazy.
Damn. So Liam from Australia knows more about Guam and the U.S. than me because he said there's a huge U.S. military base on Guam.
I didn't even know that.
Oh yeah, that doesn't surprise me at all. But it's our military. It's not their military.
Looks beautiful.
Next Brickworld Guam. Let's go.
Dude. I mean, we need to do Brickworld on a cruise, man. Why don't we take Brickworld to the ocean? I mean, that would be.
That's why we have Guam, because it's close to there.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. Like, I knew it was somewhere over here, but
are the Bahamas not a U.S. territory?
They are.
Okay, so the Bahama Knights are paying federal too.
Yes.
So we probably got a military base on the Bahamas.
That would surprise
So
me.
they're always on vacation.
How far is the boat ride from Miami to like Bahamas?
Oh, wait, the Bahamas does not have an income tax. But
Yeah,
I'm sure
no,
they
yeah,
have
for sure.
they have something else, I'm sure.
Dude, why did I always? All right, I'm
No,
not
because
lying when I say
that's where like Sam Bankman-Fried did his like set up his like
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah,
most of like the young business
the
guys like
cryptos, the business
yeah,
crypto
a lot
guys.
of like a lot of money, we'll just say like young money will go and like offshore it in the Bahamas and go there for like tax laws, right? Like
Aren't there still like islands out there that like aren't owned by anybody? Like, why don't countries just go and buy them or take them? Like, just like go just like take them over. Like, can't you just do that?
It would be so expensive to. I mean, I'm sure people have, but it'd be so expensive to get stuff there because everything you buy, food, water.
Yeah, but I'm not even talking
there.
about. Yeah, but CP, I'm not even really talking about like for population. I'm talking almost from like a military perspective. Like some like I mean, just throw a like just for like strategic stuff. Like you know what I mean? Like why don't you throw a little
that's what we did in World War II to get to Japan.
Just took over like uninhabited islands and just
assuming they were big enough to handle the weight and just the size of a force.
That's interesting.
you're telling me in 2.5 hours you can get from like Miami to Bahamas and like if you're in trouble, are you like because it's still under U.S. jurisdiction?
Yeah, they can. I'm pretty sure they can extradite you.
They can extradite, yeah.
Yeah. But I know, like Canada, I think has some rules. Yeah, it just depends. But you can. Wasn't there a lady who swam from Florida to Cuba?
I think so.
Yeah. Would you try that, Tyler? Swimming from Florida to Cuba?
Bro, I won't even try to. I'm not even gonna try to swim 50 feet in the ocean, man. Let alone to another country.
300 likes, Tyler.
Yeah. Did you see that video that Liam sent you in Discord?
Me or Christo?
You, Tyler.
He sent it to me like personally, or
well, no, not personally, but he sent it in the Discord, and it was a video of him on the water, and he's like, "Hey, Tyler, come out here and let's swim in the water."
Bro, dude, that's the thing, dude. Hey, I can swim for a couple minutes and I can stay afloat, man, but I ain't doing it in the ocean, man, because I don't want a squid to pull me down.
A squid? What squid is pulling you down? What?
If I don't do it, look, man, I'll swim in a pool all day.
You're thinking of a kraken, which is a prehistoric creature.
Dude, I'm thinking about anything, even in a lake, bro. Like, I mean, you see some of these stories about, dude, there being a weird ass creature, bro, in the local lake. Like
you just watched the gorge. That's what this is about.
Bro, what are you? Am I in the wrong news channel?
Did you see the gorge? CPI?
No. I've never.
Chris, you haven't seen the gorge?
Who was in it? Was it Adam Driver?
Miles Teller and Anya Taylor-Joy.
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful movie. I recommend it. Beautiful.
Beautiful people, beautiful movie.
Is it
beautiful?
New?
But the thing is, the gorge had no water in it, man. I'm worried about, like, again, because the thing is, dude, like 10 miles below us it's like we just don't know what's there. In a pool, man, hey, I can see the ground. I can see what's over there. It's clear, hey, I can see. Hey, is there a floaty over there, bro? The noodles over there. You know what I mean? Maybe the goggles are on the pool floor. Yeah, I'm not scared of that.
So how big of a pool does it have to be? Like, those pools where they go deep? Like, is that just off limits?
12-foot max.
Like, there's that one in Dubai that like goes like 40 meters down. Like, it's like the deepest.
Crazy.
Like, would you do it?
No, 12-foot deep max. In a pool.
What about 12-foot 1 inch? You doing it?
Sure. I'll do it. I'll do it just to do it.
What if I tell you it's 12 feet, but it's actually 13 feet, and you don't find that out until after?
I'll say this much, man. As long as there's a part of the pool that, as long as the pool is shallow enough to some degree where you can see what is below you pretty much the entire way. So from my experience, I believe that's basically 12 foot.
So there's a pool and there's a squid in there. You're like, no shot. Where's it gonna pull you? It's like in the pool. You already know it's there.
Dude, I just look, man. Like, I just can't do I just can't do the underwater stuff, man. I just can't. There's just too much unexplored under there. You know what I mean? Too much stuff going on that I'm not aware of.
That's like in the like deep end though, right? Like you're in vacationing in like Rio Grande, bro, and like
Again, man, dude, I will happily go. I mean, on a beach somewhere, bro, like vacation destination, I'll happily go out a little ways. But yeah, but
Okay.
by little ways, I literally mean little ways. But
interesting. I didn't think that was on the table.
Yeah, I'm not gonna not touch the water of a beach, but like I'm talking about like once it gets to like again probably about 12 foot. Like I will swim in the nearest area where it's like swimmable.
Okay. So you're in
but
Florida,
I'm just not going any farther than like bare minimum. You know.
How about this? So speaking of Bahamas, in 2005 we went on a cruise with my family to the Bahamas, and then they have this little island called Coco Cay that the Royal Caribbean owns. And you can go snorkeling in the water. And I think it was back on the Bahamas. They take you on this catamaran, and you can go. They drop down the gate, and you can just go swim. You can see the ground. You can see everything, but it's like a wide, huge expanse. It's probably about 20 to 30 feet deep, if I had to guess. But crystal clear water. You can see everything. Would you do that?
And like
you're off the boat.
How big of an area kind of is?
Oh, like wide. It's not enclosed by any means. It's wide. You could theoretically get lost, but you can see everything. Like there's
like 20 people with me. If there's like 20 people with me, I will do it at least once in my life. Yes, I would do that once in my life.
I will say it's really crazy because like you're above water, the water's cold, you're getting used to it. And then as soon as you put your head below the water, it's like boom, you just see so much. It's really fun.
Well, see, there's also part of me that also thinks even like crystal clear lakes, oceans, and bodies of water, like, sure, beyond a pool, but like crystal clear is almost like, dude, I almost feel like in some scenarios that would even be a little bit scarier. Because what if you're in the middle of the ocean?
You can see too much.
Yeah, bro, you see too much, and then you just see a great white shark just coming up, full force, mouth wide open, and then you visibly see yourself. You're done for.
The chances of that happen are you're more likely to get a Mr. Gold from a Dungeons and Dragons.
No. From a vendor. From a vendor at like Brick World or something.
Dude,
or even opening like one of the didn't they have the Chrome Vader dropped in the random sets?
Oh yeah, in the sets, yeah.
Yeah, you're probably more likely to get that from a sealed boy than to get eaten like that, how you described from a great white shark.
See, I think I've learned in life why put myself in life-threatening positions when I don't have to.
No, I wholeheartedly agree with that.
That's why I'm not going to skydive ever. Like hard stop, never going to stop. There's just like what is the point? Like what is the point of skydiving?
The adrenaline rush. You feel alive.
Yeah, until you splat on the ground and you're quadruple done for.
So what's the craziest
thing? Until all that's
done?
Left are my glasses.
What's the craziest thing you've done? And then Christo, if you want to answer too. I'm curious. Or dangerous, or the biggest risk you've ever taken.
I mean, dude, I'm probably to the point where like I went through a pretty big like willing to go on every crazy roller coaster stage in my life from like 10 to 15. So like probably that. Like, I mean, there was an era of my time where I pretty much went on like no exceptions for the roller coasters, which I mean, nowadays I wouldn't do that. I mean, now I'm very limited on like what I mean. Again, like I mean, some of these dude like county fairs and stuff, dude. Like I'm not. I don't.
That's
pretty scary.
Yeah.
You see them putting those things together.
I mean, unless you count like speeding, bro, in the car. I mean, I guess that's technically dangerous.
Well, it depends. How fast are you going? Like 100?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I mean, so
that's up there.
I mean, I guess objectively, yeah. I mean, maybe some of the speeds I've gone in my life put myself in a dangerous position.
I got one that like I look back and it was scary. It was at the quarry in Joliet.
Oh.
We cliff jump off there. I mean, it's like clearly stated like trespassers will be prosecuted.
Holy
like
cow. How high was it?
It was. I have a video, and there was nobody there, so it was just me and 3 other friends. And I didn't go first. Like I wasn't that dumb, but I mean, yeah, it was.
Did you guys check the water to make sure it was deep enough?
We threw a rock.
No.
We threw a rock.
What?
Oh, dude, that's.
I wasn't
yeah.
first. I think
No,
that
that's-
was stupid. Like,
Yeah.
So so one person went, and then all of you guys just fully trusted it, no matter what.
yeah, I went second after one of my. There was no shot I was going first. Like I was. Oh my word.
Because that's like, I mean, I've heard stories of people, like they dive into a lake and then there's this like metal thing in there, and then they just crack their neck and paralyzed or just dead.
I'll be. You couldn't dive. I went feet first with shoes.
Yeah, no, that's.
For
worst case, you break your legs or whatever.
Right. Worst.
Never walk again.
Dude, my legs hurt so bad after that. Like it, and I was wearing shoes, so it was that. It was that high.
That sounds like. So I've jumped off 35 feet.
I would guess if you
had
a
high dive. That sounds higher than that, because that was like, I was kind of half sitting, like I wasn't straight, but I was like sitting a little bit, just because you jump off the 35-foot and then you're falling and you're like, oh, I'm still falling. Normally when I jump, I hit the water already.
Yeah.
So then you kind of like tense up a little bit. So I hit like my thighs and my butt a little bit. So it kind of stung. But that sounds higher than that.
Is steep, bro. I don't know.
I guess that's honestly another thing. I would probably never. I would probably never cliff jump. That's just like skydiving. I probably would never cliff jump.
I don't know if I would do it again after that. Like I've done it and it was like scary enough.
Well, yeah, and you probably did it like in the worst possible scenario of a cliff jump spot too.
So I just searched Joliet Quarry cliff jumping, and one of the autofills was death. I'm trying to see if I can find how high it was.
Look, I'll be honest. Like later in the evening, like we came back, and like there was a couple other people there, so like it made me feel better.
Yeah. Oof, 2017.
Yeah, literally same thing, dude. You just look up Joliet Quarry, and the fourth thing down is jumping death.
Fishing. Some dude in 2024, October 2024, died while fishing from the ledge.
65-year-old man.
Yeesh, yeah. Oof, man, we took a turn here. Took a turn here, boys.
Wait, dude. Are you guys seeing CPA? Since I think you're probably on. Are you seeing, dude? There's a Chicago Tribune. How, dude? The internet. It says the thing was posted July 18th in 1986. Is like when the website thing was made. Like, I mean, internet wasn't even around back then, right?
Correct. Wait, no, 1980. Oh, I thought you were thinking like 8. No, the internet was around in
86.
Maybe not the internet.
And the Chicago Tribune, Tribune was doing articles back in the day.
I think your date thing is off, because mine says October 7th, 2024.
Do you see quarry near Joliet claims diver's life? A 33-year-old man.
Oh, there you go. That says 2021.
Dude, it says July 18th, 1986.
Oh, that's just like it was published in the newspaper, July 18th, 1986. And this is just the digital kind of recreation of them posting it to the internet.
Okay.
Because it was posted, or was updated at least August 2021.
Yeah, right. I'm like thinking back. I can't believe we did this. I'm trying to look for a video. I know I got one. Hold on.
I've definitely driven by there because I had some friends in that area.
The one thing I know about Joliet, man, isn't there like a haunted bridge in Joliet?
Yeah.
Would you go there and spend the night?
So that's one thing, man. Like the paranormal stuff, dude. It's like I want to at some point in my life do a deep dive on paranormal and like do a night somewhere somehow and like try to experience a paranormal night. Like I do want to do that, but I don't want to take it like serious. Like I don't want to like
entice the spirits.
Yeah, like I mean, I definitely don't want to bring nothing back to my house. You know what I mean? Like I want to keep it wherever I'm at.
I don't know if it works like that, bro. Like
you don't get a choice.
Yeah, you don't get the permission.
I don't want my cabinets to open up on me at one in the morning.
Of all the things, anything else is on the table, and not the cabinets. Leave them shut. Have you guys experienced anything paranormal?
I have not.
Like you can honestly say that, Christo, that like nothing you've even ever considered that possibly could have been paranormal.
Like, what would you consider? Like, not like dream wise, right? Like
something moving and you didn't know.
Yeah, you see something.
You hear
voices.
voices.
Yeah, I'll say one this. This was last year, and like I was having doubts, like career wise doubts, and this was like just after my mom had passed, and I was in a hotel room. You know, I was going to Arizona once a month for this job. So every month I was there. I was sleeping in the same hotel, and like I hit a point where like the last time I was there, I just felt like super eerie, and like I felt someone was in the room, and I said, "This is the last time I'm like coming here," and like I quit like shortly right after that. Like it was just like I just felt like I wasn't supposed to be here, and like what am I doing? It's time to get out, and like. I'm not saying that was the sole decision, but it was definitely a part of it. Like I was like, I just don't belong here.
Something fell off.
Something felt off. Yeah.
So you felt it could have maybe been like a spirit trying to push you out of, like trying to sway you in the way that you probably were already thinking, and just trying to like nudge you in that direction even more so.
I mean, could have been, man, but like I'm telling you, it just felt like a presence was like in this hotel room, like in my room, and I was just like, I didn't sleep. Like I was just like, bro. Like,
were you on the 13th floor?
They probably didn't have a 13th.
There was no. There was a 3-floor hotel.
I mean, was it like a Super 8 or was it something decent?
No, I only stayed at like Holiday Inn Express, bro. Like,
sure, it wasn't a Motel 6 and it wasn't just a drug addict.
Safe to say, I've never stayed at one.
Oh man.
Not that it matters, but.
No, I mean, but I think if you look at the data, I think paranormal activities probably at least happen at least 1% more at Motel 6s. That's just probably a fact, right?
That's not anecdotal at all. Have you been in a Motel 6?
I can confidently say no, dude. I don't think I ever will. I mean, I mean, and this is just. I mean, look, I'm not rich by any means, and like people that do, it is what it is, dude. Like it's just the way of life. But like, I will willingly, 10 times out of 10, I would rather sleep in my car that night than a Motel 6.
Really?
Yeah.
There you go.
I think I would go with you there.
And that is solely just me. Again, like I'm not like I can't afford no $500 night room, but it's like, you know, for the times I do travel and stuff like that, it's just like I would factually rather just sleep in my car. I mean, dude, look, I mean, talk about not wanting a spirit back in the crib. I also don't want no bed bugs back in the crib.
That is, yeah.
Yeah.
I've never, knock on any kind of wood I can, I've never experienced bed bugs. Oof.
That I'm with you, ZB.
I've
never had that encounter.
Jalen says that he stayed at a Motel 6 in Austin for F1. Key for the door didn't work all 3 nights. Definitely something going on at those. Hey, bro. Hey, there was probably a bed bug stuck like in the doorknob, and it was keeping the doorknob from opening.
I went to a convention in Nashville. What that would have been 2018, and it was one of the Walking Dead ones.
Oof,
and I had to stay at a hotel one night. That was back, solo days. Wanted to buy the cheapest hotel I could. $40 for one night. Dang. It was one of those hotel. It was like 20 minutes outside the city, and it was one of those hotels where every door is like open to the wide open air.
Oh, like it goes straight to the outside, right?
Yeah, your typical motels. It was a 2-story, probably closer to call it a motel than a hotel. And yeah, I just literally got there, went to bed, woke up in the morning, and left. I was like, I should never go back there ever again.
Well, $40 is crazy. I feel like you have to know, like, all right, well, maybe this wasn't.
Oh yeah, no, I was just mentally like, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna save $100 to $150 and just do it.
The thing is, now that you bring up like motels, like I mean, specifically thinking about difference between motel, hotel. I mean, I don't think I would want to stay at any actual like motel style thing ever, bro. Because I mean, what's the point, dude? It's like, I mean, like a criminal's just gonna literally bang. It's open to every criminal and drug addict right then and there. 90% of them look like they haven't been vacuumed or cleaned in 47 years. It's like, I'm just to the point. Again, I don't travel nearly enough to like maybe like fully put it in like perspective, but like, I've had to go to like 5 or 6 different things here in the past like 6 months, like way more than like kind of usual, like almost once a month thing, like find a room somewhere, and it's like I'm on Booking.com, dude, and like I'm just thinking to myself, like, at the end of the day, man, like it's like some of these where it's like within a $30-$40 difference of going from like 60 or under versus like just like doing a 90 or a 120. It's like, bro, $30 ain't worth my life, ain't worth my health, ain't worth bed bugs. Like, it just ain't, bro. It just ain't.
Yeah, I probably got really lucky.
That's the thing. I don't do like 200 a night things, dude. But like, I mean, if I'm right at around 100, dude, in most areas, you're gonna be. Again, I would rather be safe at 100 than dead at 60. You know what I mean? Just truly.
Yeah, I feel like everywhere I went lately, I couldn't find anything like. I feel like 150 to like freaking 180 is like the standard for like a holiday.
Wait, well, don't tell me that, man. Maybe the bed bugs are creeping up into the $100 range nowadays, bro. Don't tell me that,
dude. Inflation hits everyone, man.
Even the bed bugs are trying to find better homes these days.
I mean, I don't see anywhere fancy, bro. Those are just like Holiday Inn Expresses or your Hampton Inn, whatever it is, right? Like, I feel like that's just standard, I guess. Those are what 3-star hotels. Like, they're not like.
Yeah, I mean, and if it's obviously depends on the city. Like, you can have a small city where it's a nice Holiday Inn Express, but it's $90 or $80, but because it's a small city, it's a lot cheaper. But then your other ones are like 40, like what I was paying.
Yeah,
for the motel.
40 is crazy, bro. That's what. That's like, dude,
literally a cot. It was not comfortable. Probably a piece of plywood in the set of a mattress.
I feel like even a cube in Japan was more than that. Like,
I mean, and this was 2018, so before COVID, before inflation hit the world.
I guess
inflation wasn't a thing back then.
Well, think about it, I mean, 40 in 2018 is probably at least 60 today, right, or something like that.
Right?
Or...
Yeah, 60, 70.
Let's see. I think it was
Bricky, we're talking about bed bugs for the last 20 minutes. That's why we're still live.
Yeah, $50, $51.
Oh, a lot lower than I
thought. Look, I mean, whatever the Google inflation number says, like, we all know, like, sure, that I think like,
people are going to jack it up more than that.
But like, I think it's also just look at these joints. I mean, these joints are just so like, arbitrary at the end of the day, dude. Like, they're not following the exact percentage. Like, I mean,
that's for that's the CPI of every good across the board. It's not like the inflation of car rentals versus eggs versus milk is like up here, then way down here, and so that's just taking everything across.
The board. I mean, I think I've said this before, but it's like, dude, like I'll never forget the days, man, where right after Target at 10:30 p.m., bro, I could run over to McDonald's, grab 2 McChickens, a large fry, a large sweet tea, and 3 chocolate chip cookies for $5 plus tax, $5.35.
I was gonna say $8.
Because they were $1 each, bro. $1.
Oh yeah.
$5.35.
You can't even get a fry for that now, dude.
That's what I'm saying. A large fry now is like $4.50.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, and think about it. That was literally late 2019, and I was even making this realization like mid 2022. I mean, that hit within like 3 years, bro, of life being affordable, fun, joyous, colorful. So then we're post 2020, and here we are. You know what I mean? Like, it's just insane.
And
it affected so much.
It's not gonna get cheaper, right? Like,
until something really bad happens, it's probably not getting any cheaper. We're due for another. Are we due for another crash?
Like
we've had I think actually, objectively, we are due for another crash if we want to get economic talk.
I thought we were subjective to a crash every 25 years.
Is it 25?
I thought it was 25, and if you really think about that, that might not be just
I'm sure it's just on average,
But like every 25 years, something traumatic happened. The example, what I would call would be 08 recession, and then pandemic.
Okay,
Like-
yes, I can see. Well,
So like that would we technically should be good until 2050.
but I mean, the pandemic affected certain industries in really, really good ways.
True.
That's very true.
Like,
But so did the '08 recession.
who did they? Well, they just helped all the rich people who bought everything up for cents on the dollar.
Did the pandemic not do the same?
No, because it increased all the prices of property.
But people that had cash aside were able to buy everything that people were
Well,
dumping.
it increased in like 2021, but March and all throughout 2020, when stuff was cheap as that's
Okay. Put it in this perspective. Like, say you had money, right, and like you were economically fine at the time, and interest rates were very low,
Yeah.
and you had the intellect and was like, I'm fine financially. Let's borrow 5-10 million and buy up this entire street because it's on sale pennies of the dollar. That's the rich person. And then within a year or 2 years later, all real estate's 40% more expensive. 40% gains.
Yeah.
I mean, that's huge.
So if they actually got in,
on
2020,
cheap borrowed money, and you could even just sell those loans to someone else for more.
But yeah, I mean, in that scenario, or I guess history, because it happened, was property really cents on the dollar at that point, or was it just normal? I feel like at that point it was always just normal growth, and then it exploded. So assuming you had the foresight to say, yeah, stuff's gonna explode, boom, you buy it as is.
I'll say this much, because I almost bought this one house, and it was in FW. It was 40,000. Complete needed. It needed work.
Yeah.
And that same house sold in I think it was 2022 or 2023. It was 150,000.
Yeah.
And that's an oddly enough example. It was really close to you could go down the list, but that's just one encounter that I had, and I'm like, that's
do you know about how much you put into it? Did you have to put?
I didn't buy any of this. It was one that I looked at, and I was like,
okay.
And I like followed it because it's
one
property you regret not getting, right? I didn't have money at the time.
Yeah. So I would assume in that scenario, like they put 30 grand into it, would you guess? Depending on what was wrong with it, to fix it up and modernize it, basically.
Value add, yeah.
And then maybe they would have sold it for 100, 110.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then, obviously that 40K bump.
Yeah.
Look really, really nice.
Yeah.
I remember when round trip plane tickets to Hawaii were like $49 back in 2020.
What are you flying? Allegiant?
Dude, anywhere. I mean,
you're flying UPS, bro.
You're putting yourself in a shipping box.
There was no manufacturing products getting shipped, so you got a free flight.
Like summer of 2020, I swear I'm not crazy, man. There was round trips like anywhere domestic for like literally, dude, like there was some for like $30.
Well,
yeah, when no one was allowed to fly, basically.
Well, airlines got bankrupt. They went bankrupt. They got bailed out, right?
Well, also, dude,
American Airlines got bailed out.
Well, dude, there was a lot of people I remember that literally said like they like pre-bought like, for like future dates at those prices. They bought like 10 vacation worths of tickets for like 5 years in the future. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and do you think by the end of it, I mean, we're pretty much in that time now where some of those people will probably be like redeeming those. Or you think it worked out for them? You think the airlines honored all of it?
12 months in advance on tickets, airline tickets.
It's 12 months. That's it. Like that's the limit.
That's what I thought. I mean, I've never tried to buy something like 2 years in advance, so I guess I don't know.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if they made some workaround to where they said, okay, we're going to refund you these because it's not apples to apples anymore. But would be smart.
These days, though, man, I don't even know if I would take a $50 plane ticket anywhere with all this plane drama going on.
It's crazy.
Isn't that like regional planes, though?
I mean, dude, there was something just at Midway, bro, that just happened.
Really?
Yeah, you haven't seen that? Where it was a Southwest plane coming down, bro, and right before he landed, there was some random private jet that was coming and then like literally just drove onto the runway like across, and then the Southwest had to hurry up and get back up there to avoid it. That happened like literally last week.
Near crash, yeah, 2 days ago. Well, this article was 2 days ago.
Did see that. I actually did see that. He was landing and then he went back up, right? Because they
hurried up and got
a private jet was like
just doing his own thing, bro, on the runway.
Going to Bahamas.
Trying to get that free no income tax. Trying to get out taxes, almost dies.
Dude, you guys see, I mean, dude, what was that one plane that crashed and literally everyone lived? Like, I mean, dude, it's like I would have
that was in Canada. Yeah.
Flipped.
I mean, that's crazy.
You guys see that video though on Twitter?
Of the person that was getting out, and it actually showed. Like,
no, they have a pilot, a private pilot was sitting there and literally watched the whole thing and recorded the whole thing.
I didn't see that.
Oh, dude, I got a video where like the send it or something or
outside. Like they were like, I think.
Yeah, I saw that one too. That was crazy.
The one I saw.
Yeah, it's fine.
Bricky said, "Bro thought he was private enough to skip the rules."
But I mean. We have a lot of private airports. Shouldn't Midway just be commercial?
That's a good point. Like, what is a PJ doing at Midway? Yeah, I guess that's a good point.
We actually have so many private airports.
Yeah, I mean, get those guys to fly out of Gary, right, bro? Isn't Gary like a private airport?
Yeah, but I mean, even like the Valpo one or Griffith or.
Well,
yeah, Gary too.
I mean, bro, dude, like, I mean, am I crazy or have I not heard that, like, was it Drake or was it Kanye that literally flies into Gary every time he goes to Chicago? Am I crazy, right?
Didn't tell you.
I don't know.
It was one of the two, man. Someone on the chat, man. Coop, you might know, man. You're a history book. Is it Drake or is it Kanye that flies into Gary, Indiana airport?
Okay, listen, Coop. I hear you on convenience, but like, with traffic and stuff, there's no way Midway or even O'Hare convenient. I feel like there's another local private near Chicago that is more convenient than those two.
Or if you're that rich, bro, just get a damn strip in your backyard to fly off of.
Trying to find a high quality video. All these people reposted it, and it's just garbage quality. Here, this one works. It just looks like it lands really hard and then slides because of the ice, I believe, and then just the wind caught it. Back to the Canada Delta flight.
Did they not like?
Are you gonna play it on the screen, Christo, or?
Oh, do you want me to?
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
I probably wouldn't, but that's just me.
Yeah. I'm not going. Yeah.
I mean, what is there gore in it?
No, I mean, it's just you don't see it every day.
Yeah.
I guess I'll watch it in a new tab.
Work for it.
We just asked for it's like we just asked Tyler for $100.
Fine, I guess.
So they crash into like a desert, or is that snow?
That's snow. It's in Canada.
Dang. I'm gonna be honest, man. That just looks like a whole field. It doesn't even look like a runway.
I know, right?
So they were purposely landing
Toronto. Yeah.
So that was intended on being a landing, but the pilot just something happened.
So
it was not a crash landing.
By now, no, it was not a crash landing. I mean, some people are calling it a crash landing, but I guess it is a crash landing now.
It doesn't even look. I mean, he looks like he's landing super smooth, but then just I guess I don't know.
And everyone lived that?
Yep.
Damn. I mean, dude, I'm glad everyone did, but like, I just would have never thought I'd hear a crash like that literally just lets everyone, live. Like, that's just crazy to hear.
Right.
There were I think there were 2 people in critical condition. I can't speak to if they made it out, but I believe everyone survived it.
I mean, bro, do you think those pilots are going to go back to piloting after or what?
Depending on what went wrong. I'm trying to see what went wrong. The runway was dry at the time of the crash, and there were no crosswind conditions. Well, that's not a good sign.
Yeah, I mean, you could see like the plane like coming down very hard.
So what? Maybe the pilots smoked one too many Virginia Slims before they got on there.
But then this other thing is, I mean, there had to have been gusts because the plane just doesn't flip like that without gusts. But...
Yo, Coop, that's like a very smart thing that I never once thought of in my life.
Usually in planes they don't have any fuel left to it.
Or enough fuel, because this one definitely had fuel.
Oh, but I guess I guess I get the
maybe not
sentiment
enough
of
to
it.
be maybe not enough
Like-
to do super damage.
Like not a lot of fuel, right?
Yeah. I will say 2 years ago, I had to fly to Texas for work during the end of March. And man, that was like the worst. The flight there was not great. And then the flight on the way back, there was a super bad storm. Other flights were grounded, but I guess we left anyways. And literally the whole flight, we're like bumping around the whole time. It was not something I prefer to experience. It was
Yo,
not
CPA,
enjoyable.
do you fly out of the one near you, or do you go to one of the Chicago ones?
For that one, I think we went to the one near me.
I mean, bro, I didn't even.
Sometimes we'll go to
crazy?
Chicago. Yeah,
Dude, is it correct? I didn't even know there was one near you in that area until like 2022. I was just like randomly driving that way at night, just chilling, doing a late night drive, bro. And then I literally see a huge ass airport with like a train shuttle and everything, like everything, the train. Like, I'm like, what is going on here, bro? I never knew. And it's international. I'm like, what?
I think I don't even know if there's maybe been one international flight, but it probably connected through Atlanta or whatever. They may have done one just raw direct international flight just to call it that, but it's not international, practically speaking. Very much a name only. But
yeah. They really okay.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, that's like
Plus
really putting a lot of thought into it.
Yeah, and then you stay lighter for quicker flight times.
Yeah. So is that why normally a 3-hour flight can be established in an hour and a half?
Could be. Dan said there were very high winds in the area from what I read, and they had to approach much faster to account for them. That would track. How you guys feeling about Shrek 5?
I haven't even seen anything about it. Like, I mean, other than I know it's coming.
I've heard the controversy, but I haven't seen the trailer, and I've never seen the first like 4 Shrek movies or whatever.
I was gonna ask if you guys were Shrekies.
I feel like I've seen 1 through 3. I feel like I may have not seen the 4th one.
I've only seen 1, but
because the originals, I mean, they're pretty classic. Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I'm trying to think. Number 2. Tyler, have you seen them?
No, I've seen none of them. I mean, you
I'm
gotta
see one.
I haven't.
You gotta watch.
I've maybe seen a clipper. Like maybe it like growing up, like I don't know, like a family member's house. Maybe they had it on the TV, or like maybe it was one of the movies that like in school they showed us during a movie time when 4th grade, maybe, but not anything that I remember.
Yeah.
You got to watch the first one. It's a classic. It's. I guess I haven't watched it in a while, so I can't really say if it holds up, but it's a good time.
Yeah, but you already know where I'm going with this, man. I think Shrek's overrated, so I don't even want to give it a shot.
But you've never even seen it.
I'm not like crazy.
How can you know?
People talk or give too much praise to it, so I know it is. I know it's the most like corporate cartoon movie out there.
That is not true at all, actually. If anything, there's a lot of
CPA, did you know the Beat movie came out in 07?
Holy cow.
Well, CPA,
I remember watching that for the first time. I mean, I guess it wouldn't surprise me just because I remember we watched it around the time we moved here, which was like 08.
Dude, I thought that thing was a 2017 movie.
2017 is crazy.
But I mean, you gotta watch Shrek. You gotta watch Shrek.
I'd recommend Shrek. I would. Yeah.
I don't know. I think I'd rather watch like How to Train Your Dragon before Shrek.
I don't think I've seen that.
Really?
I haven't either.
Really, guys? What do you? You guys just don't like DreamWorks, do you? You're not DreamWorks guys.
Funny you say that. I must
You
not
like
be.
it.
I'm a Pixar guy.
Which I mean, fair. But you gotta. DreamWorks was like the emo, not the emo kid. Just
Madagascar was good.
Oh yeah, Madagascar is great.
What studio is Ice Age?
I think that's technically Pixar now through an acquisition.
Kung Fu Panda, I didn't care for. Shark Tale's gas.
Shark Tales. What is that? I gotta look that up.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
20th Century Fox. So yes, Disney through acquisition for Ice Age. Yeah.
So that's I don't classify that as Disney.
Bro, that main fish guy in Shark Tale looks wild.
The
I mean,
shark.
that looks like a stereotype of just I don't know. It
Was
looks
that
like
Will-
it looks like
Will
it's a
Smith?
stereotype of something.
The shark?
No, the main little fish dude.
Oh, okay.
That gives off real weird vibes.
Yeah, I never did see. I still haven't seen Shark Tale actually.
I like that one. Yo, Bag of Mine was good. I feel like I've seen that just recently though.
I've never seen Ratatouille.
I don't think I've seen that either.
Guys, what are you doing? What was that like? 08 Ratatouille?
07. Damn, bro. These are. Oh, dude, I love Monsters Inc. Both.
Wait.
Isn't there two of them?
You tell me DreamWorks produced Catch Me If You Can.
I've never even heard of that.
You've never.
The
Oh,
one with Leo.
yeah.
Wow,
I've never seen any of the Incredibles movies.
Cat in the Hat's really good.
I haven't seen that one.
What? Oh.
For whatever reason, I was it raunchy in the slightest or suggestive at all?
I don't think so. I just love that
No.
movie. 2003 theatrical. Yeah. Dude, they did Gladiator? What?
They've got some.
Are you looking at DreamWorks ones, Christo?
Yeah, DreamWorks Pictures, films produced.
Yeah, you guys need to catch up on those Disney movies that you haven't seen.
Transformer, Shutter Island, Real Steel. Real Steel was good.
Oh, Reese Steel is solid.
She's the Man. I'll give that one credit. Credit when credit due. Oh, they had Euro Trip. What? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they're like the what do you call it? Like the kid that is like edgy. They're the edgy kid. Whereas Disney's like the safe and family friendly.
Yeah. Okay.
Yo, Chicken Little, bro. Who remembers Chicken Little?
Was like
Oh.
05.
Yeah. What about what's the one with the is it called Monster House with the talking house?
I like
Or
that
not the
one.
talking
That
house,
was
the
like-
house that moves and everything.
02.
Dude, that's that old.
I watch that
man.
movie every year at
Oh,
Halloween.
that one's
with Christina.
06. Huh.
Not on Halloween, but like around the time. Monster House.
Who made this, dude? Monster House is a Columbia.
Columbia,
Oh, Sony.
Sony.
A
Yeah.
Sony Pictures? Damn.
They did. Have you guys seen Bad Guys?
Bad guys.
It's like it's like animated. Like
No, that's a recent one, man. That's
Yeah, yeah.
2020.
Oh no, yeah. I saw stuff around it, but I never.
I thought it
actually
was really
watched it.
good. That one's good. That's also DreamWorks.
You see it in theaters, Christo, or you just caught
No.
it randomly?
No, just caught it randomly.
What about Zootopia? Either of you guys, Zootopia?
Big fan.
I've never seen it.
I
You
think
don't like it?
I think that would have been high school for both of you.
Yeah.
What year?
Yeah, because that was college for me. It was like 2016.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's freshman year for me. Yeah.
I was junior.
Yeah, that was a good college one.
I like that one. That one was good. I heard. Aren't they doing a second one?
I would be very surprised if they weren't,
I
because
feel
they
like
don't
5 years
not
too
do
late.
seconds. Oh yeah, 2025. Wow,
Damn.
coming out this year.
I've
November
never seen any of
26th.
the Minion movies. What are those called?
I-
Despicable Me. I've never
I've
seen
seen-
those.
I think one.
Oh well, you got to see Despicable Me 1, but the rest you can kind of just ignore.
Liam Smith's got chocolate. I did do a Minion ride at one of the Universal parks, and it was really cool. Like really cool.
It's a classic. What was that? Like 2010?
The first Minions?
The first Despicable Me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 2010.
See, I never saw it when it came out. I probably saw it like a few years ago.
Yeah, we watched that one a lot.
Bro, the fact that A Bug's Life was 1998, that just doesn't feel right.
that was my birth year.
Bro.
That was my birth year, bro.
Tale as old as time. Those are the best movies where it's like the story is just relatable to everyone. It's like the human condition. That's why Star Wars is so great.
That's why Star Wars is.
Dude, talking about A Bug's Life so much, I think I'm gonna turn this on. I'm gonna turn it on after when I gotta do a little online work still. I'm gonna turn it on the TV and I'm gonna watch A Bug's Life tonight, man. It's been probably 6-7 years.
Put Shrek on. Or Ratatouille.
I thought it was Ratatouille. That makes sense.
It's Ratatouille. At least that's how they pronounce it in the movie.
No, I believe you.
Ratatouille.
Listen, that wasn't even my first language here, so.
I've never seen Up. I've never seen Up.
I think I've seen it.
What are you doing? Here, I'm gonna pull up a top Disney movies of all time.
Ooh, I'll do top Universal.
I don't. Well, which do you do? IMDb? Do you do Rolling Stone? Do you do Rotten Tomatoes?
And also, who's the source?
Yo, yeah, Wreck-It Ralph, man. Both the Wreck-It Ralph movies are fire.
This random IMDb user has Tangled as the #1 Disney movie.
No way.
I'll do Rotten Tomatoes. Pinocchio, 1940.
There's no shot.
Probably because it's like one of the earliest ones that started. I'll skip that one. #2 is Zootopia. So Christo and I have seen that one.
Yeah, that was good.
What about the classic 101 Dalmatians?
Honestly,
surely.
Fan.
Yeah, no, it's solid.
I haven't seen it since probably I was a kid.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh yeah. The old
I know I liked it at the time.
Someone asked Mustache Man a question in the chat. That's all I'll answer. Yo, bud, it's just like 25% of my Bricklink store. It's just different pieces.
Tyler, I probably shouldn't ask this on the on air, but do you happen to have any more Deadpool heads?
Oh yeah, I've got like 50 of them still. Yeah, you need some?
Wait, how many?
Like literally 50?
Oh shoot. Okay.
I don't know. I thought Deadpool was dead, bro. I thought you were onto. I saw some pop off videos of some new figs, bro.
These this set came out, so at the very least, hey, no, get that off camera. I don't want people to know. Because this one came out, which, fun fact, if nobody knows, this is the first time we're getting this conical hat in black.
Oh, so you're making the samurai Deadpool guy, right?
Because I had previously made him. I've got him over to the side. Where's he at? With this hat. Because it was the only one that was black and looked good, in my opinion.
That's from like the Skull Reaper from Ninjago.
Yeah.
Right?
So now I can remake the video super easily and then just be like, hey, I use this one because it's the first time it's ever available.
Yo, that red hair looks super accurate to what Nice Pool's hair would look like if only it was in tan or.
Dude, I didn't even think about that. That's a really good point.
On Wildfire?
I could have remade Nice Pool too.
You just gotta paint it tan.
Yeah, I think they only make that hairpiece in red, unfortunately. Wildfire, let me look it up.
I've never seen Coco.
Oh, me either.
I've never seen Big Hero 6. I've never seen Frozen.
Frozen's so good. I'll say it. Also, CPA, you had, wasn't it like The Witcher? I don't know who that character is, but I'm trying to think. That one popped off, right?
Yeah, the first one. So it's supposed to be Witcher, and then I kind of basically just, well, now I like look at it as Vesemir.
Okay.
So yeah, that one popped off because I don't know how to use a knife. So I was cutting towards myself. And everyone was concerned for my safety, which I appreciate. I appreciate everyone being concerned for my safety. It means a lot to me. But I'm fine. I'm all right.
That's lit, man. So like, how his shorts have been doing, like in comparison to like long form? Is it like completely bulky your focus, or?
Yeah, mostly because like I know I can spend. It's more like just a time commitment thing. I know I can spend 3 to 5 hours making a short, or I can spend the same amount of time making like a react video to a set coming out or whatever. And I know the short's just going to do so much better, going to get so much more engagement, more views, subs, return on the time investment and all that stuff. And
yeah.
And I'm not like trying to, obviously I never want this to be a career. Like I never want to be a full-time content creator by any means. It would literally have to get to a point, which it'll never get to this point, obviously, where it's like I'm making too much money on YouTube to where I would be stupid to not, and that'll never happen. So I'm like
25K a month on YouTube.
You are actually losing money by going to work rather than just
literally, yeah,
YouTube. Yeah,
exactly.
Okay.
And like,
and
it's just easy. Like I can post a video or a short or whatever, and it's going to get 1 million views,
right?
Which that's never going to happen. So I never have to worry about this happening. So that being said, I was like, yeah, just, get subs, get views, and I don't have to mentally fight about the, long form versus shorts creator. Oh no, because it doesn't matter to me.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how I look at it.
Yeah, no, I mean, you can enjoy it, right? Like, definitely, it holds that like more to you.
Yeah, for sure.
You'll never look at it as like a job, right? Like.
Yep. Yeah, and then also, it's very like I made a video in August, and it was kind of covering the first half year revenue of Lego, and I was like, this video is gonna be awesome. I'm gonna really polish it, do like nice transitions and B-roll and all this stuff.
Yeah.
And it's gonna get like 10,000 views. It's gonna be awesome. Spent like 20 to 30 hours on this video, and it literally got 300 views. So that kind of made me like flip and be like, what am I like? I don't want to spend 20 hours and get 300 views. Like that's garbage. And then the Deadpool thing just kind of happened on accident.
Wait, man, it's garbage to anyone that is not only getting 299 views or lower.
Yeah, but they're probably not spending 20 hours on a video.
That's a lot of time for
yeah.
Versus like a video you might have only spent like a few hours on and got like 2,000 or 5,000.
Yeah, exactly. And but to be fair, I didn't I should have stepped back and been like, are people actually going to want to watch this video? Do people care about Lego's revenue for 6 months? Like, do they care? And then can I package it in a way to make them care? And unfortunately I didn't get all that stuff nailed down before I posted it and before I packaged it. So it was unfortunately destined to fail from the start. I think
I watched that one too. It was like I think your thumbnail had like the pandemic or something in
it.
Yep. Okay, yeah, I know exactly.
And I didn't make that thumbnail. I really like that thumbnail, but I didn't make it until it was basically already dead. So it was not going to resurrect.
I will say this, man, even if like, I mean, even to scrap like 10 minutes to like maybe consolidate your 20 hours spent, like maybe it's worthwhile to just change a thumbnail. I know a lot of creators here in the space that like will change their thumbnails on a month-to-month basis to like move views. Like maybe it's worthwhile, even 10 minutes. I mean, it's at 300 views. Like what can go wrong, right? Like even if you spent 5 minutes making one.
So that was probably the 5th thumbnail I think that I had on that video in probably 2 weeks. And so I mean, like I could try and change the title is probably what I would want to do. And maybe like I don't know if either of you know is because I know for a while even saying the pandemic word was detrimental to your videos or something like that. Do you know if was that still the case? I don't know if it was still the case. I'm not going to blame that, obviously, but
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest and say probably not, because I mean, I can say that I definitely never censored myself from saying it. I mean, I don't know how much I would have said it over like the year or two.
Likewise.
But I mean, I would assume at least 2 to 5 times or between a stream or a video or something.
Yeah.
And from what I know, it never hit my video. Never affected my videos. So I think that, I mean, I think that was definitely probably maybe like a 2021, 2022 thing.
Yeah, likewise.
I mean, like, there was very little. I mean, back when I filmed videos, I mean, only stuff I'd really censor is like I'm not gonna drop like 20 random Fs, but like I don't know, if like something slipped or something. I didn't censor myself from what I said really.
Oh well, so the Reddit, the very informative and factual Reddit, said maybe it was also saying the short version of coronavirus, just because a lot of people were spreading misinformation. So unless you were a verified source, they would kind of throttle your video, which I don't even think I said that word in my video.
Are you talking about RONA or COVID?
COVID. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And of course, like you said, this is probably 20, 21, 22 kind of area. I would be very surprised if it's still into effect right now.
Yeah.
But
damn. Well, maybe we should wrap this one up, guys. Hitting the Lego store in the morning for some releases, but appreciate you guys co-hosting tonight. This was an absolute blast for first of the month. CPA, I would love to do more first of the month streams, man. If you're down, it's always a good time.
April 1, I should be in, hopefully work-wise, I should be in a much better spot April 1, but it's gonna get real tense.
It's that season, man. 15th has probably marked a huge X mark on your calendar.
So for me, it's April 30th is our deadline for getting the audits and financial statements in. But yeah, this one's going to be rough. Probably the most rough one. So.
Dang, man.
Maybe you'll find yourself auditing that new Bricks and Minifig store 5 years from
now. Maybe. Hey, we'll see.
And
make those
maybe, and then maybe you'll get to pocket a couple of clones they don't have in their system.
Definitely.
We were 13 likes away from Tyler having to post a video. We were so close.
Hey, get those 13 likes by the time Christo presses the end button, as long as it's not dragged out. How because I say that, but then I'll honor it by the time Christo clicks end broadcast.
Well, everybody, we'll wrap up from there. Shout out to CPA and Tyler from Life Breaks. If you haven't already, go subscribe to those guys because their content is absolutely cooking. Well, I'm gonna hinder Life Breaks a little bit because he hasn't posted in a year.
It's going to be cooking. It's going to be cooking.
Hey, get me back up to 52.5. I'm going the wrong way. I went from 51 to 50.9 now. We're going the wrong way, guys. Get me back up.
Wait, you're closer to 100 than you are to 0. That's all that matters.
That's fine. Yeah, I mean, look, dude, the moment I cross below 50 and I haven't uploaded yet, that's when I feel like I'm truly gonna have a terrible night. But I've still got.
That's all in your hands. It's literally all in your hands.
No, I know.
Up to you.
But yeah, man,
it can be the change.
We'll call it there. Everybody, happy first of the month. We'll see you guys back here live for April 1 and hopefully some other streams in between. So have a good night, everybody. Love you guys.